feel about the verdict? Are you innocent?
Can I come under with y'all?
You think this is a game? I'm doing my job.
Help! Somebody call 911! Authorities say a white teenager was just stabbed at the track meet.
You are being charged with third-degree murder, men. You stabbed him for no reason. You are found guilty. I hereby sentence you to 35 years in prison.
What really happened? How do you feel about the verdict? Are you innocent?
Can I come under with y'all?
You think this is a game? I'm doing my job.
Help! Somebody call 911! Authorities say a white teenager was just stabbed at the track meet.
You are being charged with third-degree murder, men. You stabbed him for no reason. You are found guilty. I hereby sentence you to 35 years in prison.
What really happened? How do you feel about the verdict? Are you innocent?
Can I come under with y'all?
You think this is a game? I'm doing my job.
Help! Somebody call 911! Authorities say a white teenager was just stabbed at the track meet.
You are being charged with third-degree murder, men. You stabbed him for no reason. You are found guilty. I hereby sentence you to 35 years in prison.
What really happened? How do you feel about the verdict? Are you innocent?
Can I come under with y'all?
You think this is a game? I'm doing my job.
Help! Somebody call 911! Authorities say a white teenager was just stabbed at the track meet.
You are being charged with third-degree murder, men. You stabbed him for no reason. hereby sentence you to 35 years in prison.
Over 300, 400 churches, but nobody is standing up. Nobody is helping our youth.
We want rest. We want rest until we have justice for our brother.
Thank God that we got people now that's coming to help the Kids Johnson movement, because for a while it ain't been nobody but our family.
When he hurt, we hurt.
We're your brothers. We're your family.
Touch one! You touch a soul!
About that time.
I feel this is a good thing. We need everybody to come out here and stand on business.
People on this earth that's making sure you remain the same.
So I'm letting you know on behalf of Israel United in Christ and other organizations, we're here to support you, and we're not going to let this down.
Shalom, viewing audience. Check, mic check.
Come on.
Shalom, viewing audience. It's Israel United in Christ, and this is the Writings on the Wall radio show.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm your host, Captain Mattathias, and to my right.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Officer Hezekiah.
Officer Urian.
Shalom, Israel, Officer Samson.
And this is your place for end time news.
All praise to the Most High God.
Praises.
Shouts out to the general. Shouts out to the bishops, the deacons.
That's
All
right. Come on.
We back. We are back. We are back.
That's right.
All right. I already know. What is that? What I hear? As a sound effect?
No, that was someone over here.
That was Urian? This guy, bro. Hey, yeah, we back in the building, family. All praise to the Most High. I know, for anybody who's been paying attention to the news,
right?
I know you probably seen the verdict, the Karmelo Anthony situation. So we're gonna talk about that tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna talk about that tonight. But hey, we got an action-packed show as always. All right, ready for the people.
That's right.
My mic doing some weird stuff. You see it? All right, there you go. There you go, right there. Hey, for all of those viewing for the first time, go ahead and like, share, subscribe to the page.
Come on.
All right, helps to kickstart the algorithm.
Right. Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, subscribe and the bell. Bing, bing, bing. When we got a new video dropping. All right, make sure to join the Writings on the Wall family.
Come on.
All right, and Samson, what's going on, man? How you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good. Pretty good. Can't complain about it. All praise to the Most High God.
Come on.
That I'm here, Cap. All praise.
I'm always happy when Samson's on the show, man.
Yeah.
All praise to the Father.
All right, all praise to the Most High. All right, y'all got some commercials, right? All right, let's play the clip.
I'm going to take a moment to highlight the jacket that I'm wearing. The LM Original Royalty Collection. LM is for Laquamata. This thing has a storied history behind it.
available right now on, you gotta stay right there. It's available right now on originalroyalty.com.
Y'all see it. Hey, make sure y'all visit www.originalroyalty.com to pick up your latest Israelite fashion, man. Merchandise.
Right.
All right, we got albums, all that. Make sure you visit.
Come on.
Cop the new LM jacket. They got the Daughters of Sarah joints.
Fire. Yes, sir.
They got all of that.
Fire.
All right, so we just had the feast day, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we did.
Talk about it, man. Talk about the feast day.
Oh, the feast day all went good. I heard, you know what I'm saying, you went out of time with the leadership. All praise to the Most High.
Come on.
Yeah. Pentecost.
Pentecost.
Y'all ain't got no promos for that?
Let's go.
Y'all got promos for Pentecost in Austin?
Austin.
That was the alley-oop.
That was the actual Pentecost.
That was the alley-oop.
Yes.
Y'all ain't got nothing for that? They ain't dropped nothing for real?
Oh,
that's true. Okay, if they ain't dropped nothing,
ain't dropped
I don't believe you. So I'm gonna send you something. These guys, man.
Damn.
Say something good, man. I'm gonna send you something.
all praise.
So, yeah, Pentecost was fire, Cap. It was fire. We was in the building.
That's right.
And you know they had the let me see your dance moves going on. Everybody had to do a little two-step.
Yeah.
A little slide here and there. It was fire.
Soul Train line.
Soul Train line. Also, Urion going crazy.
All right, so play y'all video that y'all excited about, man. Play y'all video.
Okay, that was it.
All right.
Okay.
That was really the whole video?
Wow.
Or did it cut short? They having technical difficulties?
Oh, they got some pictures.
They got you.
Oh, wow. Wow, tore it down, I see.
It went down.
DJ Samurai.
Oh, okay.
It went down.
Black Aaron.
Oh, okay, did y'all get what I just posted?
DJ BZ. Come on. Family
out
getting
there
down.
hustling.
Are y'all paying
Everybody
attention
out
to
there.
Y'all paying attention?
Could y'all put those up? From the the actual Pentecost?
The actual.
The actual Pentecost?
The actual.
You understand? We try to unify. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yes,
You know, like how when we would all go to Jerusalem,
Yeah.
find
Just
our
like
way
that.
back.
Come
on.
Okay, so we're gonna show some
The real
actual
one. The real one.
Pentecost. Yes.
The real one. Yes, sir.
All right, play that.
Yeah.
You see now? See, I caught what you did. I caught what that means I'm talking, guys. Sheesh.
Damn, y'all
These guys,
Wow.
man. I caught what you did. They started playing the video. Music wasn't ready. You know, because they feel some type of way because they wasn't at the
Y'all
actual
wasn't there.
Pentecost.
Y'all wasn't
Just
there.
tell the truth. You were broke too.
It's okay. I get it.
Broke too.
If I wasn't there, I would be hurt too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sick.
You was. Oh yeah, you were sick.
Yes, sir.
But you also weren't there. So can you put
I
up
was
the? Can y'all put it up, please? Thank you. This is my daughter's favorite song, by the way.
Oh yeah. She know all the words.
Light up.
Alright, there was another one. Oh yeah, that music video was dope too. Music video was dope.
And that
Play
means
the other one. Play the other one. They had some other performances. Oh, and shouts out to Bishop Kenai for that fire class.
Come on.
All right, Acts 10 Reloaded.
Come on.
All right, shouts out to Bishop Kenai. Fire. Rise, Peter, kill, and eat.
Come on.
All right. Make sure you go back and watch that if you didn't.
Yes, sir.
All right, play this one.
Only happened to the Israelites. Now it's time that we get it right. 1, 2, 3, go! Prince of the Most High. Turn them up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it down, turn it up, turn it down. Prince of the Most High. Hey, yeah. 1, 2, 3, go!
All right. So, man, you see the live performances.
Come on.
Yeah, getting it in, man.
Let's go, Enos.
Getting it
Shouts
in.
out.
All praise.
Shouts out.
Yeah, man. So all praise to the Most High. Excellent time out in Austin.
That's right.
Fire.
Man, let me tell y'all a story though. Let me tell you a quick story. So, all praise to the Most High. They got this thing called Buddy Pass, right? I know some of y'all may have used it before, and I'm appreciative. I got a chance to use it.
Come on.
Went down to Austin Friday morning. Had no issues, right?
Beautiful. None.
Caught both flights, tally, connector,
In
Austin. Boom.
Smooth.
There.
Damn.
Now, after the feast, you know, which was Sunday night.
Sunday night, yes, sir.
Had an early flight, 5 a.m. flight.
Okay.
All right? Or at least what I thought. I thought I had a 5 a.m. flight. Wrong.
Here we go.
Wrong. So I get to the airport, 3 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, with the Buddy Pass, if the flight is full, guess what? You're not getting on the flight.
Damn.
Wow.
So I missed the first flight at 5, right?
Okay.
They said, don't worry, there's another flight at 6:15. I was
6:15.
like, all right, surely I'm going to catch this flight.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Wrong.
Damn.
So they said, don't worry, we got a lot of flights heading out today.
Come on. Today.
Okay, 7:30. Went to that gate.
7:30.
Full.
Damn.
8:30.
8:30.
Full.
Full.
10:15. Full. 12:30.
Not full.
Not full.
Full.
Damn.
Golly.
Dang, okay.
So throughout this time, I'm seeing like different cameos, different people coming to the airport. So I'm kicking it with them while they're like, when's your flight? I was like, it was at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's like, bro, you been here since? I said, yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Damn.
Wow.
So family, I didn't end up catching my flight until like 8 p.m. that night. And then once I get to Atlanta, because you know I normally got to fly there. Once I get to Atlanta, there was no more connectors to Tallahassee.
Wow.
So I had to stay the night and get back until a day later. But that show you the dedication.
Break it out.
You understand?
You was there though.
That's what we go through. Yeah. I can say I was there.
That's there. Yeah.
I can say that I was there. No
IT
regrets.
was not there.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Hey, look at him.
Y'all, hey, I don't know if y'all know. Y'all wasn't there either.
No.
All right.
Yeah, I was.
So,
I thought I was there.
in the spirit.
I feel like I think I was there.
Yeah, okay.
Stage, right?
Well, I was there, and it was excellent. Give me that in Ciroc 6, man.
Bring it up.
Start at 34, man. Okay.
Come on.
So, yeah, traveling is very important. You know, sometimes there's a lot of stories. That's one, you know, to be honest with you, just really nothing compared to what we're going to go through.
Right.
But it's all worth it. Why? Because you get to be amongst the wise.
Come on.
All right, read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 34.
Come on.
Stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise.
Go ahead.
Be willing to hear every godly discourse.
Go ahead.
And let not the parables of understanding escape thee.
Read.
And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee but times unto him.
That's what you do. Be times doesn't mean once or when it's convenient. No, you want to be around the wisdom all of the time. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
That's right.
So, you know, ain't nobody mad, you know, about staying in the airport for a whole day.
Right.
May have been tired. You know, it is what it is. But, hey, all praises made it back safely. All praise to the Father for safe travels. That's a good thing right there.
That's right.
Hey, let's do this. Put the thumbnail up on the screen, man. It's going to be a action-packed show. Read that.
American hypocrisy and Karmelo Anthony.
See, y'all got to pay attention to detail. Y'all see right there to the left, you got the one of them boys in the hood, hoods right there.
Yep.
You see they got a burning cross right there on the right-hand side. Shouts out to the thumbnail team.
Come on.
Very intricate. Very intricate on this one right here. All right, so it's going down tonight. It's going down tonight. How we looking? How we doing out there, viewing audience? Let's see, we got 700 watching. All right, I pray y'all in the spirit. I pray y'all enjoy the Feast of Pentecost.
That's right.
All right, the Feast of First Fruits. Shouts out to Messiah. Give me that 1 Corinthians 15:23 real quick.
Bring it out.
All right, shouts out to the Messiah.
That's right.
Let's get that 1 Corinthians 15:23.
1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 23.
Come on.
But every man in his own order. Christ the first fruits.
It says every man in his own order, Christ the first fruits. Come on.
Afterward, they that are Christ at his coming.
Right, they that are Christ at his coming. So there's order.
That's
Christ
right.
is at the top, and then everybody else we gonna rank up.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Okay, but Christ, he is that first fruit. He's that sacrifice, that perfect sacrifice.
Come on.
All right, no blemish.
No blemish.
Come on.
And that's what we striving to be. No spot, no
sir.
wrinkle, no blemish.
Come on.
All right, because that's a representation of what, y'all? Sin. Only one. Oh, wow. Only one person was able to catch that. Amazing. Wow.
Sin.
All right, so yeah, that's what we striving to be, family. That's what we striving to be.
That's right.
All right, so all praises for the Lord's feast.
That's right.
Hey, you know that goes with. Give me that Joel 2. Give me that Joel 2 real quick. And start at 27. You always got to start at verse 27. You know why? Because an apologetic would think that this is talking about everybody.
All right.
All right, watch this.
Joel chapter 2 and verse 27.
Come on.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel. And that I am the Lord your God and none else.
So whose God is he? Is he everybody's God?
No, sir.
No. He's only the God of Israel, read.
Right.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
Now he's talking about who? His people, Israel. Read on.
And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
Right, the Lord said he's going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh. That took place when? Pentecost, right? Acts the second chapter. Come on.
And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams.
Come on.
Your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth. Blood and fire and pillars of smoke.
But this is talking about in this day right here. These last days.
That's right.
All right, because remember in Acts 2, they thought that it was the complete fulfillment. But nah, it happened in stages.
Right.
All right, the Lord poured out his spirit upon all those Jews that were there at Pentecost, and they began to do what? Speaking other languages.
That's right.
Okay, that's what they were doing, and to further the gospel wherever our people were scattered. Out of Rome.
Right.
All right, you had different places. Give me that Acts 2 real quick.
Come on.
Just a recap of the class before we get to today's show. Start at verse 8. Let me hear that.
Acts chapter 2 and verse 8.
Come on.
And how hear we every man in our own tongue?
Come on.
Wherein we were born. Parthians and Medes and Elamites.
You know, the Medians, that's present day Iran today. All right, so it shows you our people came from everywhere. Same thing like today. Guess what? The Jews are still scattered where? Everywhere. All right, read it again from the top.
Parthians and Medes and Elamites and the dwellers in Mesopotamia and in Judea and Cappadocia.
Come on.
In Pontus and Asia, Phrygia and Pamphylia, in Egypt and in the parts of Libya about Cyrene, and strangers of Rome, Jews and proselytes.
All right, so why we go there, man? Because we got to show what? Our people are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth.
That's right.
Contrary to popular belief. Did I just break my microphone? Contrary to popular belief. All right, the Lord ain't talking to all nations. He only talking to the Israelites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So why do we go through things like that? Why? There's always someone new watching. People like, Cap, I already know that. Yeah, I know you know. But we're out here edifying the souls that have been in reserve.
Right.
You understand? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right.
So that Christian that decided to click this because they saw Karmelo today, now they realizing that they are Israelites. It don't matter where you scattered. You could be in Asia, Papua New Guinea, Australia, Germany. It doesn't matter.
Bring it on.
All right, God is speaking to you. So all praise to the Most High.
That's right.
Without further ado,
come on.
shouts out to IT. I didn't give IT a shout out.
Shouts out to
Okay, all
IT.
praise.
Okay.
All right. Your uniforms are coming. Stop wearing blue shirts. The hell wrong with you?
Damn.
The hell is this? But yeah, shouts out to IT. Y'all all right? Yes, all right, all praise to the Most High, man. Hey, without further ado, we about to get the show started. All right, IT, y'all ready? Yes, all right, play the clip.
Trump establishing a White House allegiance to Israel.
All right. It's this week's Hot Topics. All right, so you already know, like, you can feel it. You can feel the tension in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, you can feel the tension in the air. A lot of racial tension. There's definitely a divide in the land.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's read that. Watch this.
Lee County family says man armed with AR-15 style rifle racially targeted their gathering.
All right, let's play that video, please. Hey, can you pause it?
Family is speaking out.
Are you able to? It's not cooperating? Okay, let's play it.
A Lee County family is speaking out, recalling the terrifying moments when they say a man armed with an AR-style rifle opened fire on their family reunion. And thank you for joining us at 5 o'clock. I'm Greg Lloyd.
And I'm Carla Heat Sands.
Now, that shooting happened Sunday evening on Autumn Leaf Drive in Leesburg. The Lee County Sheriff's Office says Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer shot at partygoers after a verbal altercation occurred. No one in the family was reportedly injured, and Kinzer was shot after a family member returned fire.
He was charged with aggravated assault. WAOB News 10's Mariah Norman sits down with a witness who says their family was racially targeted.
This family says they were celebrating a birthday and spending time together before a man they identify as a neighbor pulled up and opened fire with an AR-style rifle. Witnesses say the family was gathered outside for a reunion Sunday night when a car drove by. A white man who witnesses say was Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer was inside the car yelling racial slurs at the group.
When he's talking junk and he started yelling the N-word, he kept going, so we let him go. And we were just discussing what just happened, why he tripping.
But Green says Kinzer came back, this time wearing armor and carrying a rifle.
And then that's when everybody started running. He got a gun. All the kids, they were making sure the kids get in the house. And people started taking positions because they seen he had a gun. And I was in the middle of the street. That's when he raised it and fired. Boom. And I grabbed my gun and started returning fire and moving with him.
Green says he's a Marine veteran. He says he was willing to defend his family, including children and older adults who were present.
Hey, do me a favor, pause it, and I want you to scroll down because some people are asking, was he a white man? Yeah, he was. He was a white man. Read some of the paragraph, and then I believe his photo is beneath this paragraph. Read some of that.
A Leesburg family recalled the moment a man armed with an AR-15 style rifle allegedly shot at their family gathering on Sunday, June 7th, in an incident they said was racially motivated. According to the Lee County Sheriff's Office, deputies were called to the 100 and 200 blocks of Autumn Leaf Drive after receiving multiple reports of a shooting in progress. The Sheriff's Office said it stemmed from a verbal altercation. The resident of the home on Autumn Leaf Drive told WALB her family was visiting for a family reunion that weekend. At about 9 p.m., family members said they were standing in the front yard when a car drove past the home. Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer, who officially identified as the suspect, was reportedly leaning out of the window shouting racial slurs at the group.
All right, so scroll down a little bit. So we got his name. All right, there you go. Kinzer, what is his name? Tyler what? Tyler Kinzer? Tyler something Kinzer?
Yes, sir.
All right, so there's his mugshot right there. Read that little caption underneath.
Kinzer has now been charged with aggravated assault. He was cleared at the hospital and taken to the Lee County Jail. More changes are expected, officials say.
Hey, give me Psalms chapter 140 and verse 1. We have to understand, first and foremost, the white man is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. I don't give it that. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's what they do. They try to terrorize us.
Right,
That's
yes,
what
sir.
they try to do.
Yeah.
They're the real domestic terrorists.
Yes, sir.
It's not us. It's not us. That's exactly what the Ku Klux Klan,
Right.
That's what they used to do.
Right.
Burn the cross, terrorize our neighborhoods. All right, read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 140 and verse 1.
Come on.
Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man.
The Lord, we're asking the Lord to deliver us from the evil man. Come on.
Preserve me from the violent man.
Right, the violent man. It doesn't matter. Just like Bishop bring that out on a interview 2 weeks ago, a week or two ago. Esau can't help themselves.
They can't. Right.
When there's no war going on, he says, I got to start a war. Right. I got to go over here and bomb this country. Now, were our people in the midst of righteousness in this situation? Absolutely not.
Right.
If you didn't know, celebrating birthdays is a sin according to the Bible. Okay, think about all throughout history. What happens on birthdays? Remember John the Baptist, he lost his head during a birthday celebration. Job's children were killed during a birthday celebration. All right, so the Lord is letting us know not to engage in these type of activities. What is that, Jeremiah 20 and 4?
2014.
Or 14.
Yes,
14 and 20, 2014, something like that. All right, thank you.
The
Read
book
that.
of Jeremiah, chapter 20 and verse 14.
Watch this.
Cursed be the day wherein I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Let not the day wherein my mother bare me be blessed.
Right, we don't celebrate birthdays. You know why? Because that's idolatry.
Right. That's right.
You understand?
Right.
That is idolatry. That is a custom of the heathen.
Right.
The Lord didn't give us that to celebrate.
That's
Now, all praise to the Most High. I don't think any of our people lost their lives in this situation.
Right.
So all praises. But Lord's will, they wake up and repent and come to the
Right.
knowledge of this truth.
That's right.
And realize that you got enemies.
Right.
We have actual enemies. Give me the one in 2 Thessalonians 2. All right, because these instances, as we're going to touch today in today's class, the Karmelo's Anthony situation, don't forget what happened last week with the Chinese guy. What's his name again?
Rick Chow.
Rick Chow. Rick Chow, how he killed our 14-year-old brother, shot him in the back.
Yeah.
You understand? Hunted his steps, chased him.
Wow.
Off of a suspected theft of 4 water bottles. That's crazy. All right, so these occurrences, family, is to do what? To open our eyes.
That's right.
Because our
That's
people
right.
are stiff-necked and rebellious.
Right. Sir. Yep.
Read this.
The book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man...
Did I say 7 or 3?
Not the verse. You want verse 7?
Yeah, let me hear verse 7.
Yes, sir. Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
Right. So iniquity is what? Sin, evil.
Yes,
all right. It says the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Meaning what? During that time, who was in rule? Who was in power at this time?
Come on.
It was the Romans.
That's right.
All right. So from Rome, we know that Rome is the same people that's ruling today.
Right.
All right. The United States of America, European Union, the same people. All right. Read the verse again.
For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
Come on.
Only he who now letteth will let. Until he be taken out of the way.
Until he be taken out of the way. Now read verse 3. Watch this.
Verse 3.
Come on.
Let no man deceive you by any means. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. And that man of sin.
And that man of what?
That man of sin
shall be what?
Be revealed.
So the Lord is letting us know that this man is the devil the Bible speaks of. He's evil.
That's right. That's
but the Lord is letting us also know there ain't going to be no peace on the earth until he's taken away.
Right.
You understand? That's the only way we're going to have peace. When this man is not here anymore. Why? Because he does things like this.
Yes.
He sees a group of black people and says, you know what? This is the day I put on my body armor.
Wow.
And just start letting loose with an AK.
Letting on. Yep.
You understand? You had something, officer?
No, I was just agreeing because when you had mentioned that they are like warmongers,
right,
and they try to make us seem as though we're the ones who are the aggressors and the killers and domestic terrorists. Can I play something real quick? Play the video I sent. I'll put it in the general real quick. It's a quick video, and it's you know how they say whistleblowers and Esau's going to tell on themselves.
Yes.
This is what you finna see. Go ahead, play that real quick.
We use words, they use bullets.
This is the man who shot Charlie Kirk. This is the man who shot Trump. This is the man who killed Melissa Hortman. This is the man who tried to kill John Hoffman. This is the man who tried to kill Paul Pelosi. This is the man who killed an Obama-appointed judge's son. This is the man who hired hitmen to kill Democrats. This is the man who ran over a left-wing activist and killed her. This is the man responsible for the Austin bombing. This is the man who sent pipe bombs to Obama, Biden, and Hillary Clinton. This is the man who shot Gabby Gifford. This is the man who tried to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer. Oh, and this man, and this man, and this man, this man, this man, this man, this man, this man, and this man. This is the man who set Josh Shapiro's house on fire. This is the Oklahoma bomber. This is his accomplice. These are just a few of the men who beat police officers on January 6th. I can think of a few things they have in common, and it's not the way they use their words or their left-wing politics.
So,
fire. I got to give you a point on that right there.
Come on.
Yeah, that's fire.
His own woman is exposing the type of guy he is. Real quick, Deuteronomy 28 and 49, just to back that up. 50, I mean. Whoa. Just to back that up. Real quick. Woo! Read. Please, hurry.
Chapter
Please.
28 and verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance.
A fierce countenance, read.
Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
So this guy is a destroyer of peoples. Right. That's what he does. So we're the domestic terrorists, but they're burning, killing, shooting, everything. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. That's how it shows that his spirit is not right in him. Get that Habakkuk 2 real fast. Because you got to think about it, he was screaming out racial slurs. Yep. Then he came back with body armor on and let loose of rounds towards children. That's actually like attempted murder.
It's not like that is so attempted murder.
That is attempted murder. That's attempted murder. But they're downplaying saying, "No, that's aggravated assault."
Right.
Read what you got.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
So their mind is not right. Their soul is not right. When they see black people, they see how many possible targets I can kill.
Right.
That's how they look at us. Right. It's not. That's why when one of us get killed in the street, it's like a joyful thing amongst them.
They get a point.
Yeah, they get a point. They get PTO. Yep. They get paid time off. They get a bonus at work.
Yep.
You understand? GoFundMe's.
Yeah.
He had mental issues.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta let that sweep that under the rug.
Right.
So read it one more time.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. But the just shall live by his faith.
But it said the just shall live by his faith. So as we see these things happening, it's like, you know what? This is an eye-opener. Right. Like, okay, our people, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, God called us the Israelites, by the way. He said we got to live by faith. We got to live by Christ. Because these damn demons, these red demons, they want to kill every last one of us, and they're not going to stop until they try to get the job done.
Nah, 100%. And these occurrences are going to continue to happen.
Yes, sir.
That's the thing about it, and they're only going to increase. Let's get the one in Job 36 and 15, I believe. Why? Because we need to wake up. We need to stop playing around and thinking that this man is our friend.
Right.
All right. He's really our enemy.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Give me the one in Sirach, Pity a Charmer. You know, because some of our people is in bed with the white man. Love him so much. And you're going to keep playing around and get your bit. That's what's going to happen. I'm sorry. I just thought about it as I was saying that.
12, 13.
Yeah, let me get that. Sirach 12 and 13.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Come on.
Who will pity a charmer?
So the Bible says, who will pity a charmer? Someone who deals with charm is going into witchcraft. Right. All right, come on.
That is bitten with a serpent.
That is what?
Bitten with a serpent.
That is bitten with a serpent. Why? Because they like to do all those tricks and all of that and make the snake dance and all of that stuff like that. Snake looking at them, ready to strike at any moment. But they're like, nah, I know what I'm doing. I can tame that wild animal. Right. Read the verse again.
Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Come on.
Or any such as come nigh wild beasts.
Right. As any as such come nigh wild beasts.
Yes, sir.
The Bible says nobody's going to pity that person because you know good and well that that's a venomous snake. And if you get too close, it's going to bite you.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that. Right. So why the hell do our people continue to join hand in hand with this wild animal?
Doesn't make any sense, guys.
You understand?
Yes, sir. No sense.
This barefooted beast.
Right, sir.
Bigfoot.
Somebody say in the comments in the bishop voice, "Bitch, you knew I was a snake."
Bitch, you knew I was a snake. Now give me that one in Job 36.
Yes,
Job chapter 36, verse 15.
Oh, okay. Somebody says Karmelo was arrested 9 times prior in young offenders. The last charge 9 months ago, he attacked a young lady with a baby in her arms. Are you taking that into consideration? Are you taking into the consideration that the point that you about to go into slavery?
Whoa.
Right. Have you thought about that?
Come on.
You ain't worried about all of that. The hell is going on?
That's crazy.
Because I remember, what is that Edomite that killed Trayvon Martin?
Zimmerman.
Zimmerman. I remember him claiming self-defense, and he got off scot-free.
Scot-free. Selling Skittles.
And he sold the murder weapon. Did you consider that?
Right. Did you?
They forget. What about the police officers that killed Tamir Rice?
Tamir Rice.
What about Philando Castile? You understand? What about the former FBI agent whose sons killed Kendrick Johnson?
Come on.
Why are you not talking about all the background of that?
Right. Where you at now?
They think that we just gonna speak up and forget about. We ain't forgot about nothing.
Exactly.
So I did go back, do your research. I want to see you make a comment about those things that I listed. Get the hell out of here. The hell is going on? Read what you got, man.
Job chapter 36, verse 15.
Come on.
He delivereth the poor in his affliction.
Give me that in Isaiah 14 and 32 because a lot of us, we had this book in our house collecting dust. Okay, so when it comes to different terms like the poor, a lot of our people don't know who the poor are according to the Bible. All right, so we got to go give them the sense. Let's get that Isaiah 14:32.
Isaiah chapter 14 verse 32.
Uh-huh.
What shall one then answer the messengers of the nation?
Come on.
That the Lord has founded Zion, and the poor of his people shall trust in it.
Right, the poor of his people. Zion is what? Jerusalem. Okay, the poor of his people is talking about the inhabitants of that land. Who happen to be who? The Israelites. All right, so let's go back to Job 36 and 15. Come on.
Job chapter 36 verse 15.
Uh-huh.
He delivereth the poor in his affliction.
So the Lord says he will deliver his people in our what? Affliction. Give me that Acts 14:22. The Apostle Paul understood this as well. All right, you can't give black people nothing just scot-free. You can't do that.
Right.
Because we don't appreciate nothing.
Right.
You know how he is.
Yep. Right. Sir.
All right. You know how he is. Read that.
Acts chapter 14 verse 22.
Come on.
Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. And that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of God.
It's not going to be easy, family. It's not going to be easy. And you got to think about it. In order for a lot of our people to get away from this white man, I was going to say something else. In order for a lot of our people to get away from this white man, it's going to take a lot of affliction. Meaning what? They're going to have to see, like, you know what? There is no reasoning with him. There is no talking to this man. Just like you bring out in Habakkuk 2. His soul is not upright in him. It doesn't matter what you say. Give me the one in Psalms 64 about the asp.
Yes, sir.
No, adder. Excuse me, adder. All right, because we bring out what? Who will pity a charmer? All right, that's playing with a serpent. All right, what is it? Okay, thank you.
Cap, Karmelo didn't have no criminal background history either.
He didn't.
Nope.
So that was a lie.
It was a lie. That's a lie, like how they did with Emmett Till.
Yeah.
Throw stuff out there.
Give me that, Def Adder.
The book of Psalms chapter 58 and verse 3.
Yeah, that's it.
The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
It says their poison is like the poison of a what?
Of a serpent.
The Lord is calling this man a beast, a serpent.
Right.
The Lord is calling him a snake, a dragon. All right, come on.
They are like the deaf adder.
They are like the what?
The deaf adder.
There is no reasoning with this man. And this is what our people are starting to see little by little. I can't say it's on the mass scale just yet. People are waking up. This truth is growing, but we ain't seen nothing yet. We haven't. According to the scriptures, we're gonna see 3,000s, 5,000. We're gonna see people repenting by the thousands, y'all. You understand? We're headed to that point, but it's going to get worse. If our people, give me the one in Philippians chapter 1 verse 12.
Come on.
In order to get to this. Repenting from the thousands, the 4,000, the 5,000, 10,000s. Guess what type of affliction we're going to have to face? I know a lot of times we're like, man, people waking up, but we're not really thinking about why they're going to wake up. They're going to start waking up. Why? They're going to see us being afflicted. Being put to death and in prison and things of that nature. All right, read that.
Philippians chapter 1 and verse 12. But I would ye should understand, brethren, that the things which happen unto me have fallen out rather unto the furtherance of the gospel.
Remember, when Paul wrote this, he was in prison. All right, when he wrote Philippians. All right, come on.
So that my bonds in Christ are manifest in all the palace and in all other places.
Come on.
And many of the brethren in the Lord, waxing confident.
It says many of the brethren that were in Christ, they wax confident, come on.
By my bonds. Are much more bold to speak the word without fear.
Read.
Some indeed preach Christ.
That's it. That's 14, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what we wanted right there. So showing you what? Through much affliction, through tribulation, that's how this truth is going to grow to the point where there's nothing they can do. It's already too late right now. All right, but once the affliction rises, as we see, random gatherings, and you see an open fire on our people. You have men, women, children. Give me that. I believe you were there, Deuteronomy 28:49. All right, let's get that. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
Go ahead.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Read.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
And that's who? Your friendly neighborhood white man. That'll probably be the same neighbor that you wave at.
Right.
You understand that?
Yes,
You
sir.
get mail, you see him have a little conversation with him.
Right.
All right, but inwardly, he's plotting on how he can destroy you.
Exactly.
Okay? So go back to that Job 36. All right, so family, we're going to see more and more and more of these instances occur. All right, the showing their hatred. Why? Because the man of sin must be revealed.
That's right.
They got to come out. They got to show their true colors. And the only, and understand this, family, the only reason why slavery was abolished in the first place, that was for political and trade purposes in the first place, okay? They never saw you as an equal. Remember, in the Constitution, that we're listed as what? Three-fifths of a man.
Yes, sir.
All right, where you black pastors at on that? You Paulopatetics on that? Well, y'all seem to always forget those details.
Right.
All right, those fine print details right there. Let's read this again. Watch this.
Job chapter 36, verse 15.
Come on.
He delivereth the poor in his affliction, and openeth their ears in oppression.
And openeth their ears in where?
In oppression.
In oppression. Ecclesiastes 5 and 8. And then I want the next one, the situation, I believe it's in Chicago. All right, follow me. Is that the one I want? Blow it up for me on that side. Yes, exactly. So read this.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verse 8. If thou seest the oppression of the poor and violent perverting of judgment and justice.
So if you see the oppression of the poor and what?
And violent perverting of judgment and justice.
Violent perverting of judgment and justice. That's all we've been seeing throughout the news these last few weeks.
Yes, sir.
So if y'all see that, if we see it as a people, read.
In a province. Marvel not at the matter.
Don't marvel at the matter. Understand, that's what it's going to take for God's people to wake up.
That's right. That's right.
That's the mindset that we got to have. And it's only going to increase. Let's get the next one. Put that up on the screen.
Police investigating after burning cross spotted in Grant Park.
We know Chicago police spent about 3 hours investigating this cross burning earlier tonight. Right now, they have not stated if they have anyone in custody, why it happened, and more importantly, who is behind it. But the sight of a cross burning in this public park stirred up so many emotions and left people in shock.
But hey, you see the way he's talking, you see the way what he said, it left people in shock. God said, marvel not at the matter.
Right.
This shows you what? The Christian church has failed us as a people.
Yep, exactly.
The Christian church has you looking at your enemy as God. The Christian church has you distraught and sad when the white man shows who he is. God said, don't marvel. They're saying everybody is shocked and distraught. The hell is this? Rewind that about 10 seconds.
They're shocked.
Play it again.
Importantly, who is behind it. But the sight of a cross burning in this public park stirred up so many emotions and left people in shock.
In 2026, we are burning crosses.
The flames from this cross burning
No,
in the
stop.
middle of Grant.
It ain't we. You know exactly who's burning that damn cross. The hell wrong with our people? The white man who's hated you this whole time is burning crosses again to let you know, niggas, we about to come back.
Right, exactly. Make America great again.
There you go. There it is. Play on.
Park visible for anyone coming down Columbus Drive. It left this mother and daughter in pure disbelief.
How did this happen? Like, I'm sure the people walking past saw someone walking down the street with a cross, sit it up there, and then light a fire to it. I'm surprised there wasn't more people watching this.
The mother and daughter were driving near Grant Park. They did not see who started it, but they say it stirred up so many emotions.
Hey, give me that one in Ezekiel 13. I'm sorry, sisters. But give me 13 and 17. Because she's really dumbfounded. You know why? And you know why? Because the white man has put that battery in our sisters' back to make them think that they are really something here in America. Understand this. We always say it, but sister, you're not going to do anything. You're not getting out of here without your black man.
That's
as mad and frustrated you are with your black man, you're going to have to get over that thing.
That's right.
You're going to have to realize that the Lord is dealing with the black and Hispanic man.
Right.
And for you to get out of this godforsaken place, you're going to have to follow him.
That's right.
So the reason why she can't understand it, because she don't look at the black man as her leader. She's looking at the white man who is her God, and she cannot figure out why he would burn a cross, because he's supposed to love her.
Damn.
That's that bed wench Willie Lynch mentality.
Right.
Damn. That's what's taking place right there. Give me that Ezekiel 13:17.
Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 17.
Come on.
Likewise, thou son of man, set thy face against the daughters of thy people.
Come on.
Which prophesy out of their own heart.
Because we read earlier that God said, don't marvel. He said, marvel not at the matter.
Yes, right.
And she's still in disbelief.
Damn.
Read that verse again. Come on.
Likewise, thou son of man, set thy face against the daughters of thy people, which prophesy out of their own heart.
Out of their what?
Their own heart.
Out of their own heart. They say, oh, it's 2026. We burning crosses still. Well, God says this is your enemy.
That's right.
You may think or may say that everybody's the same. No. That's the lie that they fed you.
Right.
Okay.
Yes,
God never saw that. God never saw us as equal to our enemies.
Right.
God always saw the Israelites as above the other nations.
That's right.
It's you that don't see yourself for who you truly are.
Right.
Read some more.
And prophesy thou against them, and say, thus saith the Lord God.
Come on.
Woe to the women that sew pillows to all arm holes, and make kerchiefs upon the head of every stature to hunt souls. Will ye hunt the souls of my people?
That's all I want on that. The Bible's saying is destruction is coming to the black woman if she don't repent.
That's right.
And the effeminate black man, all right, who's following behind his enemy as well. Play some more on this.
That my grandmothers and great grandmothers and grandfathers have experienced in real time, in real life in the South. So immediately I just felt sad.
It's very hurting because it's just like, even in schools, they make it seem like things like that were so long ago and we're making so much progress, and we're clearly not. There is no progress because it's clearly happening to this day in broad daylight.
Chicago police have not said much about this incident. We tried to figure out if it was racial, as the act implies.
So stop. They said they're trying to figure out if it's racial.
Come on.
Wow. Who is notorious for burning crosses?
Come on.
That's crazy.
Give me the ones that be in Spain, the Cabarroti.
Oh yeah.
Give me that too. Yeah, put those images on the screen as we talk about it. Hello, the Ku Klux Klan.
Look at them.
This is crazy.
We're trying to figure out if this was racially motivated.
Wow.
The hell is this?
What?
All right, but it just shows you the foolishness. It shows you the mindset of our people. Give me Romans 13:11. Our people are asleep. Our people are asleep. It's time to wake up, family. Read that.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 11.
Come on.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
It's time for our people to wake the hell up. Come on.
Right. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Our salvation is right around the corner, but our people's hitting snooze button. Mm-hmm. All right, we got the prophets out in the corners.
Right.
365.
Come on.
You know, but those are the same type of people that will drive past or get into an argument and then say, I don't know why they're burning crosses in 2026.
Damn.
It's because when we taught you, you closed your ears.
Yep.
All right, give me that one. Is it Zechariah? Yeah, give me that. You in the spirit. Yeah, give me that in Zechariah real quick.
The book of Zechariah, chapter...
Stop the ear.
Yes, sir. The book of Zechariah, chapter 7 and verse 11. But they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder.
You see that? Our people are stubborn and rebellious. Yeah, that's the Cabaroti right there. Put that up on the screen over in Europe.
Yep, look at that.
All right, so they bring those same traditions over here to the Americas.
Right.
And what do they have? A big cross right there.
Yep.
All right, read that verse again.
Verse 11, but they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder.
Right, they refused to hearken, refused to listen, refused to repent, and said, get off me, don't talk to me, go ahead.
and stopped their ears.
And did what?
Stopped their ears.
And stopped their ears because that American dream sounds much better to them than being the greatest people on the face of the earth.
Damn.
Read.
That they should not hear.
Uh-huh.
Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone.
Come on.
Lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts have sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came and great wrath from the Lord of hosts.
So because they didn't want to listen, this is why your parties get shot up. This is why these atrocities happen to our people. Why? Because our people are hard-headed and stubborn. And the Lord says the only way we're going to be saved is through our what? Affliction. Through our tribulation.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, I'm officer.
Yeah, I want to read Revelation 2:9 real fast. Because I'm looking at the comments and you got somebody in here calling us goys, meaning like we're not the real Jews and stuff like that. Okay.
Wow.
Read Revelation chapter 2, verse 9 really quick.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
I know thy works
Uh-huh.
and tribulation
Uh-huh.
and poverty, but thou art rich.
How are we rich? How are the so-called blasphemous Spanish rich? Because everything that's in this Bible, it pertains unto us.
That's right.
Nobody else. Come on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Who are the people that call themselves Jews today? Ain't it the same the Israelis, the Amalekites, right? The ones with the zeets on with the black suits with all the damn dandruff around their shoulders.
Right.
Those are they people. The ones that have blasphemy, call themselves Jews. Go ahead.
And are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
It said, but are the synagogue of Satan. These people ain't the real people.
Right.
You looking at it. Matter of fact, if you are the real people, why you don't fit Deuteronomy 28?
Right.
Why you never went in? Why your nation never went in slavery on slave shit like how the Bible said it would happen to the real Israelites? Where that's at?
Hey, ask them. How come, quote unquote, how do they have their own independent state right now?
Damn.
I mean, last time I checked, when the Israelites returned to the land, there'd be no more war.
No more war. And they killing people right now.
And they're bombing people. They got power. They got money. They got influence. BB's a war criminal, and he's still free. So I mean, how like to your point, how does that fit?
Don't.
How does it fit?
It don't fit at all.
It doesn't.
It don't fit at all.
All right. And the Lord does not love Esau. I saw that too. I see the comments chat is wilding today.
They tripping.
There's a lot of upset people.
They tripping.
It is what it is. It is. Give me Romans 9 and 13. That's an easy one, right?
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta.
You know, just go straight to it.
Yeah.
The book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. Come on. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
There it is. It's very simple.
Right.
Hebrews 12 and 17. It's very simple. Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated. Esau. Oh, put him up. Put up the caveman.
Oh, snap.
Juniper, eating juniper roots.
Troglodyte.
Juniper roots.
The caveman, the Neanderthal. Right. All right. God says he loves Jacob, which is his people, and he says he hates Esau. We didn't make it. It's not for for you to get mad with us.
Right.
All right. That's something that you got to deal with. It ain't got nothing to do with us. All right. Read that.
Hebrews chapter 12 verse 17. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
Who was rejected? Start at 16.
Verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person.
Profane person. Could you give me the definition of profane, please? Because we need to understand what that means and why God hates them.
Right.
Okay. All right. Read that, please. Put it up on the screen.
Profane. To treat something sacred with abuse, irreverence, or contempt. Desecrate. To debase by a wrong, unworthy.
They're what?
To debase.
They're unworthy. You see that? They're unworthy.
That's show you right.
Unworthy of the blessing. They got the blessing, but what did they do? They gave it up.
They
didn't care enough about it.
Nope.
Okay, read on.
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
That's what he did. All right, everybody's upset with us, but they gave up their birthright.
Right.
They didn't care, so that means what? Now he's deemed unworthy. Come on.
For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
He was what?
Rejected.
God rejected him.
Right.
All right, this is what they don't understand. God rejected Esau. Go ahead.
For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
Right, so they can get mad all they want. Don't get mad at me. That's what the Bible says. That's what the Bible says.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so go back. So we got Trump. Trump saying crazy stuff as always. Let's get the next video. Read that title, please. Is there a title?
Trump defends vision for black jobs.
Okay, black jobs. All right, listen closely to how he plays it now.
While the unemployment rate has been steady at 4.3%, the black unemployment rate has been 7.3%. When you ran for president, you courted black voters and talked about what you described as black jobs. How do you describe why this disparity is happening? What can you do to close that?
Well, we're doing very well with the black jobs, African American jobs. I saw some numbers that we're doing really well. But where we're really going to do well is when all these plants are open. You know, we're building many car plants. We're bringing cars back from Germany. We're bringing, we lost the car industry years ago. 54% of the industry went to Germany, Japan, Canada, Mexico. It's all coming back. It's amazing. And where your black worker is really going to do well is when those factories open. So I think they're going to be great. We've been doing well. It's been a big focus for me.
While the unemployment...
So you heard it. Trump said, "You blacks, y'all are only good for factory jobs."
That's it. Damn.
What y'all got to say about that?
Go ahead, sir. The crazy part is he's serious. He's dead serious right now. You talk about the greatest people on the planet.
Bring it out.
Are only good for black factory jobs. In case y'all didn't know, factory jobs are dead-end jobs. Real quick, give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. I'm gonna read something. Just for those that are watching. If you are at a dead-end job, just know you can do better.
Yes.
You can do better than that. Don't believe what Trump talking about. These plant jobs gonna get you together. No, they are there to destroy you. You're gonna work 16 hours a day and you're gonna get no sleep. That's slavery. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Come on.
For thou art an holy people.
What?
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Come on.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Come on.
Above.
What?
Above.
Nah, in a hot factory.
Above.
For 16 hours.
Above.
For 18 hours.
Above.
Trying to get the overtime.
Above.
Come on.
All people that are upon the face of the earth.
So if you ask me, people that are above all people run the world.
That's right.
They run the world, aka the kingdom. Not a factory. Not a factory.
I got one to back you up really quick. Exodus chapter 7 and verse 1. Because what is Trump like, the modern day Pharaoh?
Yeah.
All right. So watch this. Watch what God told us, our folk people, towards Pharaoh and their people. Go ahead.
The book of Exodus, chapter 7 and verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, see, I have made thee a God to Pharaoh.
What did he do?
I have made thee a God to Pharaoh.
Hey, so black men, black workers, you are a God to Trump. That's what the Bible just said. Read it one more time.
And the Lord said unto Moses, see, I have made thee a God to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet.
And we the prophets of God too.
That's right.
That's right.
So that's a double cut.
That's right.
You said that's a double cut.
That's a double cut.
Yeah, man. But man. Trump. The pride, the belittling of how they see us. And this is the thing, everybody has a decision to make. It's either you're going to serve the Lord and serve your people, or you're going to choose your enemies. You have to make a decision. That's right. But at the end of the day, don't get mad when you go down with your enemy.
That's right.
Proverbs 11 and 21. We haven't used this one in a minute. Don't get mad when you go down with your enemy, because Trump is telling you straight up what he thinks of you. All right, read that.
Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 21.
Come on.
Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Right. So the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Even though we had to go through affliction, think about what Moses did, right? When you read the book of Hebrews, he decided to choose that affliction with his brothers, with his people, rather than live delicately with Pharaoh and them.
Yes,
you understand? Give me the one in Judas 5 and 11. All right, because these are the type of jobs that they see for us. Remember Malcolm X? Remember, he wanted to, was it a lawyer he wanted to be?
Yes,
and they said, no, you should be a carpenter.
Yeah.
Jesus was a carpenter. And that was an undercut because they know what color Christ is.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Damn.
So anytime we try to do better for ourselves, they put that doubt into us. Like, you're right. I shouldn't be trying to strive for that.
Right.
You're right. I should just work with my hands.
Yeah.
All right. This is what they see us as. Read this.
Judith chapter 5 and verse 11.
Come on.
Therefore, the king of Egypt rose up against them.
Right. Rose up against us. Go ahead.
And dealt subtly with them.
Right, and dealt very subtly with us, throwing shots like that. Don't worry, the blacks, they're going to have a lot of jobs. These factory jobs that we're making for them. Read.
And brought them low.
And brought them what?
Low.
And that's how they want to keep us. They don't want to see us, the CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. They don't want to see that for us.
Yes, sir.
Having college educations. You understand? Go ahead.
And brought them low with laboring.
And brought them low with what?
With laboring. In brick. And made them slaves.
And made them what?
Slaves.
Remember, he wants what? Make America great again.
Right.
They're burning crosses again.
Yep.
They're shooting up random gatherings.
Yes, sir.
You understand? They're sentencing our brothers to 35 years in prison when they would give a slap on the wrist to one of their people.
Damn.
Understand? This is not a coincidence, family.
Yes, sir.
This is not a coincidence. This is that spiritual Egypt all over again. Go ahead,
Kev,
officer.
you know what's crazy? Even though we bringing this out and we've been bringing this out, there's gonna be some of your people who gonna still love Massa.
Yeah.
Damn. Even though they're gonna look at what we saying as evil, as if we are divisive. No. The Bible, we're teaching what the Bible says. The Bible says we are set apart. The Bible says we are holy. But our people, give me that in Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 8. This is our people right here. Our people in a nutshell, because what they tend to do is they tend to identify with the same people that had us as slaves. The same guy, Trump, that's my man. He just told you to get in a factory. Nope. That's what he just said. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 8.
Come on.
Now go. Write it before them in a table and note it in a book.
Read.
That it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
This is that time to come. Right here. Read.
That this is a rebellious people.
He talking about Israel. We are very rebellious. Come on.
Lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Jump down to verse 12. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Thus, read.
Verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel.
Come on.
Because he despised this word and trust in oppression.
What do they do?
Trust in oppression.
They trusting in that thing. Come on.
And perverseness. And stay thereon.
And they stay in it.
Man, I love white people. I love my Chinese people, man. The kung fu. Man, I be doing all the kung fu. I be doing all the kung fu. Go ahead.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
And we all know a breach is not a good thing. That means your foundation is unstable, is going to fall apart. And that's why we are not considered a nation.
Right. Hey, real quick for the second time, let's get the next one. All right, read that.
Pentagon drops 180 faiths from military's recognized religions list.
Get right to the Pentagon, dropping 180 faiths from the military's recognized religions list. We've got our Louis Martinez. He covers all things from the Pentagon for us. Louis, thanks so much for joining us. One of the top searches we're seeing right now is, what are some of the top faiths and religions that we saw drop from the list?
Well, what we did see are actually a lot of Christian denominations, to point out, Ashin, but a lot of small Christian denominations. What we did see is a consolidation of a lot of Christian denominations into maybe more than 20 on the 31 that are now on this approved religious codes list. And I'll get more into that a little later on. But what we're seeing now is you're seeing on the recognized list, you see agnostics, you see Buddhists, Hindus, Islam, Judaism, Sikh, and then about 20 or so Christian denominations that are integrated into this group. And we should point out that a whole lot of those are now being caught up into this catch-all phrase, no religion, or other religions, or other faiths. And so that's really what's happening here, is this kind of standardization of these more than 210 codes that the U.S. military has been using now for the last 10 years or so.
Yeah, Louis, what's the logic of this move happening right now? Why did the Pentagon decide to do this?
Well, a lot of this action is being driven by Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. He has really focused on aligning the military with religious ideals in some aspects.
I remember it's called Christian nationalism.
Yes, sir.
It's called Christian nationalism.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's all by design, fam. Don't forget about the Project 2030. They got all of that. They're working on.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me that in 1 Maccabees 1 and 43. Okay, watch this.
1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 43. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion.
I'm sorry, start at 41. My apologies.
Verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom.
Come on.
That all should be one people.
That all should be what?
One people.
And that's what they're trying to get to. Give me that with Daniel 2 and 43. Okay, that all should be one people. All right, they're incorporating the military, religion. All right, they all have to believe the same thing, and they're doing it little by little.
Yep, sir.
All right, read this.
Daniel chapter 2 and verse 43.
Come on.
And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men.
Right, this is the United States of America. All right, this is that last great kingdom that will try to mingle themselves with all men. They're also known as what? The great melting pot. All nations, all religions come here and become one. All right, but as you can see, they're eliminating some of those religions. All right, read on.
But they shall not cleave one to another.
Even though this is the plan that they're seeking out to do, it's not going to work according to the scriptures. According to prophecy, it's not going to work. All right, come on.
Even as iron is not mixed with clay. And in the days of these kings.
All right, that's all I want for that. So let's go back to 2 Maccabees 1 and 41.
1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom.
Right, it's Antiochus. Antiochus, read.
Moreover,
should be one people, read.
And everyone should leave his laws.
It meaning his religion. Come on.
So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
So what do we see? We see what? History repeating itself.
Right.
Give me that one in Ecclesiastes 4 and 16. Why? Because these are the exact same people on the earth. These are the same spirits. All right. These are the same spirits that have come back and they're doing the same thing all over again. Read this.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 16.
Go ahead.
There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
All right, so we see what? History repeating itself. History repeating itself again. And the last time I checked, when these people was in rule during the Greek captivity, what happened to the Israelites? We became their slaves. And we could not, you know what we couldn't do? 2 Maccabees 6 and 6. All right, so if they're already doing this, trying to become one, you know what's going to come next. They're going to say, nah, you ain't going to say you know Israelite. You're going to denounce that right now. All right? Come on, read this.
2 Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
Right, because remember, our religion is a part of our what? Nationality. It go hand in hand.
That's right.
You know, if we say we are Israelite, guess what? We say we are Jew. That goes hand in hand with what? Keeping God's commandments. So they want us to forget everything and become this American and say to hell with our laws. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. But understand, that's what happened to the forefathers, and they're trying to bring that same thing back. Go back to where you was at in verse 43.
Yes, sir.
42, excuse me.
1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 42. And everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion.
Y'all see that thing right there? Many Israelites. These are the ones that have the money, the politicians, the ones who are higher up. You understand? Those are the ones in Isaiah 28 that made that covenant with hell and death. You understand? And they think that when bad things come, they're going to be saved. No, Mr. Black Man. Because remember, they always going to choose their own. That's the sad thing. We're the greatest people on the earth, but yet we want to assimilate so badly. It's very sickening. Read some more of that. Come on.
Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath.
Hey, and you know they're doing that today. Christmas, Valentine's, Thanksgiving. That's sacrificing unto idols right there. Jump down to verse 47. Come on.
Verse 47. set up altars and groves and chapels of idols.
That's your Christian church today. And chapels of idols, read.
And sacrifice swine's flesh.
Right, and they selling pork and swine during the service, after the service. They eat swine every Sunday, which is not the Sabbath. Go ahead.
And unclean beasts.
And unclean beasts. I ain't gonna lie, I grew up in that stuff. Turtle.
Damn.
You understand? Possum.
Damn.
All of that type of stuff.
Crazy.
All types of unclean beasts. Yes. All right, come on.
That they should leave their children uncircumcised.
You see that? Come on.
And make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation.
Here's the point right here. Come on.
To the end they might forget the law.
That's what they want us to do. Why? Go back to Judith 5 and 20. Go back to Judith 5. That's what they want us to do. This is the beginning. They want us to forget the law. Why? Because when we forget the law, they can stay in power. All right, read this.
Judith chapter 5, verse 20.
Go ahead.
Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Come on.
And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
There it is. That's why they say, all right, they're getting bold. All right, they're this country, that country. They're at this city, that city. It's enough is enough. And it's going to come to that point where they're going to enforce us to denounce our faith.
Right.
But then guess what? Sirach 4 and 28.
You know?
Okay, and then Revelations 2:10. You understand? These are the things that we have to get ready for, build up our spirits. The Lord is giving us time to do that right now, family.
Right. That's right.
The Lord is giving us time to build our spirits up and take this truth serious and stop playing in our sins.
Right.
All right, read that.
Sirach chapter 4, verse 28.
Come on.
Strive for the truth unto death.
Until what?
Unto death.
Why would the scripture say that? Think about it. Why would the scripture say that if we weren't going to be faced with that?
Right.
Okay, read it one more time.
Strive for the truth unto death.
Come on.
And the Lord shall fight for thee.
Right, meaning, yes, some of us will lose our life, but the Lord going to fight for us, meaning what? When we are to come back, we're going to come back with Christ.
Right.
You understand? That's what we want. This flesh and blood is not going to last forever. All right, give me that one, Revelations 2 and 10.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10.
Come on.
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
All right, so that's just a general number. So showing you what, family? We're living in the days. It's not coming, it's here.
Right.
All right, and we're getting closer to our salvation.
That's right.
Do me a favor, because it talked about Pete Hegseth, right? Give me that video in the on-demand, okay, with the Christian nationalism video, because we played this a while ago. I just want to refresh your memories with this, with them eliminating 180 faiths. Okay, read that.
He thinks America should adopt a Christian theocracy, and he's finding a new audience under Trump.
Start from the beginning, please. All right, play that.
A new church has quietly opened here in Washington, just 3 blocks from the nation's capital. The Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth attended the first service. The church is part of the Communion of Reformed Evangelical Churches, and its aim is global Christian domination.
You see that?
Under
Stop. So they want to rule the world under this doctrine. Go back to that 2 Maccabees 1 and 41.
First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 41.
Come on.
Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
That all should be one people. It's the exact same spirit they've come back with. Same thing when you read Daniel 8:23 talks about king of fierce countenance. It's the same spirit of Antiochus. Right. Okay, play some more.
Of the Bible. In this Situation Room special report, my colleague Pamela Brown went to Moscow, Idaho, to meet the controversial pastor behind it.
Christchurch senior pastor Doug Wilson makes no apologies for his beliefs on God and country.
I'd like to see the town be a Christian town. I'd like to see the state be a Christian state. I'd like to see the nation be a Christian nation. And I'd like to see the world be a Christian world.
And now Wilson's controversial views as a Christian nationalist are gaining sway in the nation's center of power with the recent opening of his new church and high-profile parishioners like Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth.
Is planting a church in D.C. part of your mission to try to turn this into a Christian nation?
Yes. So every society is theocratic. The only question is who's Theo? In a secular democracy, it would be demos, the people. In a Christian republic, it'd be Christ.
Well, what would you say to someone watching this and say, look, I'm a Muslim. Who are you to say your worldview is better than mine, that your God is better than mine?
Well, if I went to Saudi Arabia, I would fully expect to live under their God's rules.
But you said earlier that you want this to be a Christian world.
Yes.
So you want to supplant their religion with your Christian.
Yes, by peaceful means, by sharing the gospel.
See that right there? Hey, you cannot trust this man right here.
He lying.
Huh? Go ahead.
He lying.
Of course he's lying.
He lying.
Look at what they're doing right now.
Right. Yes, sir, exactly.
Obviously, it's not by peaceful means. So why would you think it would be peaceful on American soil?
Right.
You understand? That's that civil war. You understand? A lot of people are not just going to lay down and let the government do that.
Right.
So they're gonna pick up arms and they're gonna go fight it out. But understand, both sides. What did we say it last week? An enemy of my enemy is my friend. So they're gonna be fighting, but they're gonna realize we don't like these Israelites. Yeah. You understand? In the war, the battle is always going to be against the people of the war.
Yep.
All right. So just be mindful. So yeah, that's the end of the topic of the day. All praise to the Most High. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Hit the button.
All right, we got 15. All right, 1,500. But we only got 700 likes, so let's make sure we get those likes up.
Come on, family.
All right, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All right. All praise to the Most High. IT, y'all ready? All right, play the clip. All right, let's get right into it. This week's Coon of the Week. Let's go.
Throwing cake at SeaWorld.
Stop! Is that a... Oh, gosh.
Baby.
She got the baby about to fall over the damn rail.
Damn.
Oh, gosh. Damn. All right, play it.
No way, boy.
Goodness gracious. Yo! Okay, take it down. Oh my God! I didn't know. I just thought it was the first part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Well, this is the issue right here.
Exactly.
Yes, it is.
Give me that one in Lamentations 4 about the ostrich, because I see no type of care. I see no type of motherly love or normal compassion. Right here.
Nothing.
To the point where she lost her mind, shaking her tail. You have a baby, ma'am.
Yeah.
Baby.
Your baby is actually, did you know the baby is strapped to you?
Yeah.
Could you give me that, please?
The book of Lamentations.
Oh, my goodness. Read that.
Chapter 4 and verse 3.
Come on.
Even the sea monsters draw out the breast.
Even sea monsters,
Even
which are made lesser than us in regards to comprehension, awareness. You understand? Our brains is just different. The abilities, you understand? So it says even a sea monster, all right, read.
Draw out the breast.
Come on.
They give suck to their young ones. Oh, gosh. The daughter of my people.
But the daughter of God's people, the greatest people that ever walked the face of the earth,
is become cruel.
has become what?
Cruel. Like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Like the ostriches in the wilderness. That's it?
Yes, sir.
Goodness gracious. Give me the one in Job 39, too. Give me that, too. All right, Job 39 and 13. And someone laid down with her.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Someone laid down with her, but obviously they didn't count the cost. No. Because that is your seed.
Lord have mercy.
That is strapped to her while she's upside down.
Damn.
Wow.
Over a rail. Baby's about to fall off. All right, she has no care. She has no regard toward her child.
What the hell?
Give me the one in come right back to this. Give me the one in 2nd Ezra 2. I think it's like 20, 21. It's talking about nourish thy children.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, give me that one real quick. This is ridiculous. I am embarrassed right now.
Wow.
This is an embarrassment right here, family.
Yeah,
read this.
Terrible.
2nd Ezra, chapter 2 and verse 25. Nourish thy children, O thou good nurse. establish their feet.
That's not nourishment. That's not establishing their feet. That's not showing the right example at all. She's for the streets.
For the streets.
She is for the streets. And I'm pretty sure she got other little ones that we didn't really notice in the picture.
Right.
All right, but read that, Job 39.
Job chapter 39, verse 13.
Go ahead.
Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them. She is hardened against her young ones.
She is what?
Hardened against her young ones.
That's an embarrassment. Mommy, why are you out here twerking when I'm here? You're embarrassing me. The child can't talk, obviously. It's an infant. Right. But that shows she don't care about those babies. She don't care about that child. Go ahead.
As though they were not hers.
As though they was not hers. Come on.
Her labor is in vain without fear, because God hath deprived her of wisdom.
You see that? These are those. Yeah. She's gone. The Lord has took wisdom away from her, and you can see it. Why? Because she, like I said in Ezekiel 44, her mother probably showed her the same exact example.
Yes, sir.
You understand? And now you just got a multitude of unprofitable children.
Right.
We got to break this cycle.
We do.
But we also know that 2/3 ain't going to make it. And we can kind of see why, right? Because sometimes sometimes it's just a bad regime.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, if you want to change a company, sometimes you got to come in and fire a bunch of people.
Let people go.
And that's what has got to happen with the kingdom. It's like, hey, y'all just too damn wicked. You ain't changing. You got to go. It is what it is. Thank God for the bombs, because some of our people, I'm not saying all, some of our people, but they ain't right. They ain't right. That was it on that?
No, sir. Because God hath deprived her of wisdom.
Come on.
Neither hath he imparted to her understanding.
She has no understanding whatsoever. You're at a theme park. There are children there. Just keep walking.
Yeah.
Okay, if there's music, you don't have to sit. You don't have to stop.
Right.
Just keep walking.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Go ahead, officer.
That's the craziest thing, because she couldn't help, like, in her soul, she just had to do it. She just had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Hold my baby like it's a drink.
She took
the baby off.
Hold the baby like it's a drink.
Oh, she took the baby off.
See the baby on the side. Look.
Oh, okay.
She just took the baby off. Hold my drink.
It don't make it no better.
It really don't. And she started doing whatever. Give me Jeremiah 31 and 22. This is ridiculous. Like, we gotta have brothers. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for a lot of men out there.
Come on,
because you got to deal with that. Shoot.
Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22.
Come on.
How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?
Backsliding daughter. That is what she was doing. Come on.
For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
This is the problem. The women are leading the communities. If that lady would have had a father there with a belt in her life, with a belt in the life, she probably wouldn't have raced to throw her behind in the air. That's all I'm saying. That's all the scriptures is telling us, that because the women lead, because they are in the forefront, that nonsense is what's happening. That's what's going on.
It shows you that we got to come back to the laws of God.
That's right.
Read Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Watch this, because if we just keep what the Lord just said, because he already said the law is perfect. If we just do that, we'll be all right. You won't be out there shaking your behind in front of everybody with your baby on your torso. You won't be doing that. Go read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
When you see this, you can tell that our nation don't have that wisdom and understanding in front of everybody else. They look at us like, damn, are these really the people of God?
Right.
But look how we conducting ourselves. But go ahead.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
That's when we start applying what the Lord told us to do. Read on. Watch this.
For what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them?
You okay?
Yes, sir.
Read it one more time.
For what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them?
He said, what nation is so great that got God so nigh unto us?
Right.
But you out there shaking your behind in front of everybody else because they done hyped you up.
They done got you going.
And I hyped you up. Now you done put your baby down. And now you going crazy.
Ridiculous.
Going crazy.
At that moment, she didn't know where her baby was.
At all. That's right. You can't see nothing.
That baby was gone. I don't make no dang on sense.
Upside down and stuff like that. I seen a clip of a fox. The fox male fox had died off because you know what I'm saying, Esau killed him. But the woman fox stayed up with the kids. She protected the kids. She fed the kids, and protected them for danger. And look at the woman right here. Damn, she ain't protected. What the kid is? Somebody can easily snatch the kid up,
right?
Or the kid can easily go through that little hole and fall and die.
Yep.
And this showing you the black woman ain't right without the laws of God.
That's right.
It ain't right. You read on Proverbs 14 and 1. Come on. Proverbs 14 and 1. Because our people got to repent.
That's right.
And stop shaking their damn tail on the top of the pole.
Read. Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 1. Every wise woman buildeth her house.
Every wise woman will build their house. They will go to the elderly women that teach them how to love their husband, how to love their kids, how to go in the house and cook, and clean. Read.
But the foolish.
But the what?
The foolish plucketh it down with her hands.
And look, now she got her hands all on the damn dirty floor. Plucking it down. Then she's shaking it. Acting the damn fool.
Acting the damn fool. Hey, play the next one. Play the next one. Read the caption.
YNs jump a father for calling them disrespectful.
Off of these kids do when the parents ask them to stop being disrespectful. It's crazy, bro. I mean, damn, they snuck them like that. They jumping them, bro, just because he said can't stop being disrespectful.
So, in this situation, you can run it back, you had an adult black male telling kids, hey, y'all need to stop being disrespectful.
Exactly.
And that, coming from a senior man, an older man, you're supposed to, you're right, I apologize, let me get my act together.
Yes, sir.
All right, so running back from the beginning.
Off of these kids do when the parents ask them to stop being disrespectful. It's crazy, bro. I mean, damn, they snuck them like that. They jumping them, bro, just because he said can't stop being disrespectful to this kid for you. That's crazy. They beating up the mama too, bro. That's crazy. All them kids over there jumping their mind, bro. All of them. Like, what? Ain't nobody gonna stop it.
Y'all know where we going. Isaiah 3. Let's get it. It's showing you, hey, we're the people. You don't see the other nations behaving like this, man.
Crazy.
You do not see the other nations behaving like this. This is only our people. All right, let's get that Isaiah 3 and 12. Watch
Isaiah
this.
chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people.
As for who?
My people.
All nations.
My people.
See, they only want to be included when it's something good. Because whenever you ask a white person, would you trade places with a black person? It's like, hell no. Hell, even a poor white person wouldn't trade places with a rich black person.
No, sir.
Because they know better. But when it comes to salvation, sign me up.
Damn.
Say no, hell no. You won't go through the affliction. So you ain't finna get the reward.
Right.
All right. So it's talking about God's people. It ain't talking about everybody, y'all. Go ahead.
As for my people, children are their oppressors.
It says what?
Children are their oppressors.
Somebody asked me why the dude dressed like that. I don't know why he's dressed like that. I didn't say I approved of his dress code or attire, but in this situation, if he's the older, the senior man, this right here just shows you a nation that has been destroyed.
That's right. Sir.
Okay, that's no order. There's no respect.
Right.
All right. That is. I never saw that in my day. Me coming up, it's like if somebody older come in, it's like you may not agree,
right?
But you ain't finna throw hands and jump in. Nah, we ain't do that. We did not do that.
No.
You finished that?
And women rule over them.
Right, because now when you have women raising sons, there's not going to be any order there.
No.
Even if it's a 5-year-old boy, he knows at the end of the day, okay, he might get whooped by your mama, but so what? It's your mom.
It's your mom.
You don't really fear that.
Yeah.
I'm just letting y'all sisters know out there. The boys
That's a
do
fact.
not fear their mothers at all. Come on. Okay, and I know a lot of times they think it's like, no, they don't. You know who they fear? that dad.
One.
As soon as the dad walk in the room, they're gonna change the way they're sitting. It's like, oh, things just, I don't know what happened, but things just got real up in here. Damn. Hey, shalom, daddy.
No, father.
Yeah.
Roast hind crutch.
Things just got real up in here. Because things can get real quick.
Real quick.
Sir. Yeah, understand.
That's right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's a fact. You know what? Can I get a scripture? Give me Leviticus. Give me Leviticus 19:32. Leviticus 19:32. Because that man spoke, every child was supposed to listen. It is what it is. He a grown man. His child is in there. Y'all need to be listening. But that's what's wrong with us today. Read that real quick.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 32.
Come on.
Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head.
To rise up, meaning you showing respect to the older man. Come on.
And honor the face of the old man.
Uh-huh.
And fear thy God.
And what?
Fear thy God.
Come on.
I am the Lord.
I am the Lord. So we got to fear God by showing respect to the older men in the community. I got one more. 2 Kings chapter 2. Come on. This is a story. And I like the story.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to read the story. 2 Kings chapter 2. And give me 23. Come on.
2 Kings chapter 2 and verse 23. And he went up from thence unto Bethel. And as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city and mocked him.
Read.
And said unto him, Go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head.
Now, they ain't hit him, but they disrespecting him. Come on.
And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord.
You little bad. Come on.
And there came forth 2 she-bears.
What came forth?
2 she-bears.
Justice came forth. Come on.
Out of the wood. And tear 42 children of them.
Now, I'm not saying we gonna kill. That's not what we saying.
The Lord will.
The Lord, though. The Lord will step in and will provide justice if you disrespect your elders. So you better keep it in line. That's the message. The message is keep it in line.
Hey, let's get the next one. Let's get the next one for the sake of time.
Come on.
What we got?
Charleston White gives inside information about the Karmelo Anthony trial.
All right, so let's just get the clip. There's an actual clip. Yeah. Play that.
I'm lost it. Homie, they keep having to move.
But how do you don't just lose the spirit, bro? It's either you got it or you don't.
No, you do lose it. You do lose it.
So you sold out?
No. You lose it. Everybody loses it. Malcolm lost it, homie.
Like what you told me a year ago, you said that losing touch with reality.
You lose the spirit, homie. You lose once you lose the spirit of the things you once loved. Football players, artists. Dave Chappelle lost the spirit, went to Africa, man, fuck that. You lose the spirit because you fight for a group of people that you shouldn't really be fighting for. Who want to make the sacrifice for black people? After you done seen what done happened, after you make the sacrifice, you done lost King. My nigga, look at us. Who want to make the sacrifice trying to save these people? Nobody, homie. Because you have to fight these people to try to help these people. So they're going to put out your spirit. If you're not going to God daily, and I ain't going to, once I got money, I'm going to be with a hoe. God. I catch God on the deathbed. Right now, live and breathing in a vibrant, thumping hip game, I'm with hoes. God. You get to God in the back end of life like everybody else. But don't nobody want to have to be committed and dedicated to a cause that seems hopeless. Every day, this seems hopeless. You don't think you lose hope? Like kids who grew up in conditions that don't change? You don't think you're going to lose hope on them? You fighting every day? Yeah, you lose the spirit. And you find something else to do.
All right, so take that down. This Negro done lost his mind. And this is the issue. This is the issue. Our people be looking at Charleston White as like a role model. He just said he choosing hoes over God.
Nigga. Crazy.
That's what he just said.
He did.
He said he choosing hoes over God. Well, at the end of the day, if that's what he wants to choose, that's his fate. Right. Give me the one in Joshua, two opinions. Give me that one. Just came to my mind. Two opinions. Is it 23? I could be wrong. 23? It is, okay.
23 and 12?
Yeah, let's get that.
The book of Joshua, chapter 23 and verse.
Two opinions. It's in there.
Yes, sir.
Help me out. Read it. Stand between two opinions.
The book of Joshua, chapter 24 and verse 15.
Thank you.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord.
Right. And so if Charleston White, if it seemed evil for you to serve the Lord, come on.
Choose you this day whom ye will serve.
Hey, and it says out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. Yeah. The Lord also said, every idle word. All right. So you see here, this is not a man. You know what a man is? Hold that. 1 Kings 2 and 2. Second, yes. Yeah, Kings 2 and 2. Give me that real quick. This is what a man is according to the scripture. A man is not going to cry and complain and talk about this and that. The Lord already told us what? This is stiff-necked, rebellious people. The Lord already told us that. He's stiff-necked and rebellious. Right. But at the end of the day, you should love your God, and if you love your God, by default, you love your people. That's right. But as you can see, he don't love his God. He said he choosing hoes over God. That's what he just said.
He said.
Read this.
The book of 1 Kings chapter 2 and verse 2.
Come on.
I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man.
So how do we show ourselves as men of the Lord? Read.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
Come on.
To walk in his ways.
To do what?
To walk in his ways.
Right. Walk in all of his ways. Come on.
To keep his statutes and his commandments.
And his what?
His commandments.
And his commandments.
That's right.
All right. A beard, fringes on border of blue, not eating pork, not whoring out your sister.
That's right.
Read.
And his judgments and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest, and whithersoever thou turnest thyself.
So the Lord let us know, we went into captivity, we went into slavery because of our sins. Right. So right now we're paying off our sentence.
Right.
Okay, but we understand that this is the last time. Right. So we gonna go through it. But the Lord, he's looking to see who's faithful, who's looking to get their hands dirty, who's willing to go through the affliction, not looking for the easy way out. Right. All right. So we understand, Charleston White, you on your own, bro. It is what it is. That right there, that's some evil stuff right there. All right. And the Lord can't deal with weak males like that. Right. Because according to the Bible, a man is someone who keeps God's commandments.
That's right.
Give me that one in 2nd Ezra 10 and 33. No respect. You get no respect. You say you're going to leave God on the back burner.
That's crazy.
You crazy as hell, bro.
That's crazy.
All right, read this.
2nd Ezra, chapter 10 and verse 33. Mm-hmm. And he said unto me, stand up manfully.
God said what?
Stand up manfully.
So if you want the Lord to deal with you got to stand up on your 2 feet and be ready. Right. All right, to stand for the Lord. And don't run and don't flee when times get hard.
Right. Yes, sir.
Okay, come on.
And I will advise thee.
Right, and then the Lord can advise you on how to deal with such a people.
That's right.
You understand? Now, go back to where he's at in Joshua. So at the end of the day, everybody got a choice to make.
Yes, sir.
Everybody has a choice to make. You better choose right.
That's right.
All right, if you don't, you're going to get burnt up. Read that.
Right. Joshua 24 and verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom ye will serve.
You see that says, choose ye this day who you will serve. That's it?
Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
There you go. He wants to serve Baal and Ashtoreth. Right. Getting drunk and having orgies. Right. That's the type of God he wants to serve. He wants to serve the idols of the other nations.
Right.
Go ahead, officer.
Yes, sir. Now, the one you had called for, 1 Kings 18:21, you had quoted it. The two opinions.
That's what I want.
Yes, sir. 1 Kings 18:21.
Give me that one, too. But that's still a good one.
Yes, sir.
But that's what I want. I want 2 opinions.
Yes, sir.
1 Kings chapter 18 verse 21. And Elijah came unto all the people and said, how long halt ye between 2 opinions?
Come on.
If the Lord be God, follow him.
Right. If the Lord be God, follow him. Come on.
But if Baal, then follow him.
That's who Charleston chose.
Right.
He chose Baal. That's who he just chose.
Right. Yes, sir.
Because he literally said he'll choose hoes and put God on the back burner.
Damn.
Play that again.
If you're not going to God daily, and I ain't going to, once I got money, I'm going to be with a hoe. God. I catch God on the deathbed. Right now, live and breathing in a vibrant, thumping hip game, I'm with hoes. God. get to God in the back end of life like everybody else. But nigga,
all right, take that mess down, bro. That dude pissed me off, man. Y'all had something on that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Romans chapter 5, verse 6, because he said, who would die for the black man? Who would die for the black nation? Christ did. That's why he did, and we got a chance at salvation because of that. That's right. Read that.
Romans chapter 5 and verse 6.
Yeah.
Romans chapter 5 and verse 6.
Come on.
For when we were yet without strength, in due time, Christ died for the ungodly.
He died for the ungodly. Every last one of us deserved death, and Christ died for us. Go ahead.
For scarcely for a righteous man will one die.
He said, for a righteous man, one would scarcely die. Come on.
Yet peradventure for a good man, some would even dare to die.
For a good man, you even dare to die. Read on.
But God commendeth his love toward us.
Towards the nation of Israel. Read.
In that, while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us.
Christ died for us so we can have a chance of eternal life. And you got Negroes out here talking about, who will risk their life for black people? Well, Christ did.
That's right.
That's a fact.
That's fire. I got to give you 2 points.
Come on.
Fire.
Come on.
All right, that's all y'all got? We keep it going. We got a long show. All right, so that's this week's Coon of the Week. That was some serious cooning right there.
Coonery.
Man, it's terrible.
Coonery.
Mother of the Year, Unk versus YNs, or Charleston White. All right, this is
Charleston White man.
Mine as well, right? Charleston White man. Because he could care less about his people. And he's shown that multiple interviews. He's shown that time and time again. Yeah, man. Who you got, Sam?
Hey, Charles, he went off. He cursed himself.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you can't. He talking about he can't help you. Well, he can't be helped.
He can't help you.
So you making crazy decisions like that. All right, you got it, bro.
You know, Proverbs that say God gonna laugh at the calamity. That's him.
Yeah. And also, don't forget, he know all about the Israelites.
Oh yes,
he knows all about us, though. Right. So you know, it is what it is, man. He made his bed. He gotta lay in it. He gotta lay in it.
It is what it is.
Yeah, man. Who you got, Urian?
Charleston White man. You got to go.
Charleston White man.
Dudes like that.
Nah, you can't do nothing with brothers like that.
Nothing with that. He the reason why the Mother of the Year exists. He the reason why YNs is there.
Bam.
That right there.
He added fuel to the fire with those YNs.
Fuel to the
Exactly. There you go. How we looking at, T? 5 seconds. Well, cast your votes in for this week's Coon of the Week.
Votes.
And the winner is Charleston White Man. Damn shame, man. Damn the devil. All right, hey, all praise to the Most High. This has been another episode. I'm just playing. All right, hey, so, hey, man, we about to get into it. Put up the thumbnail, man. We're going to touch on this in just a moment. Read that.
American hypocrisy and Karmelo Anthony.
All right, we're going to touch on this verdict, on this case. Everybody's tuned into that right now.
Come on.
But before we do, we need everybody to like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and put it up on the screen. All right, so we got 16K watching, so we need 16K. 1,600. 1,600. All right, so we need 1,600 likes. Stop what you're doing. Support. It helps kickstart the algorithm.
That's right. He ain't gonna hurt nobody.
That's right. He ain't hurt nobody. So if you're on your smartphone, put that thumbs up. If you're on your computer, all right, y'all know what it is. All right, all praise to the Most High. Without further ado, we're going to get into our next segment. IT, play the clip. All right, this is the Writings on the Wall radio show World Weather Report, brought to you by WOTW. I did a lot of remixing on that now.
Come on.
All right, but hey, there's been a lot of earthquakes, man. There's been a lot of earthquakes. Let's get that. Let's get Luke 21 this time. 21:11.
Luke. Chapter 21 and verse 11.
Come on.
And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places.
Come on.
And famines and pestilences and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven.
Right, and great signs. So these earthquakes, man, these are like, think about it, like contractions.
Yes.
Right? These little contractions here and there, letting us know that, birth is coming.
Yeah.
birth is coming. That birth is our salvation.
Come on.
That's right.
All right, so we are used to earthquakes in certain areas. But remember, give me one in Matthew 24, because it talks about what diverse places, right? A lot of different places. Read that one.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 7.
Come on.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Right, and earthquakes in diverse places. So there's one that took place recently that don't normally take place. Or we normally don't feel them. And that happened in Florida.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to get to that in just a moment. I want you to read 2 Ezra 16 to go with this. We mentioned the contractions. 2 Ezra 13:37. Watch this.
2 Ezra chapter 13, verse 37. And this, my son, shall rebuke the wicked invention.
2 Ezra 16 and 37.
2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son. Within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
Right, they slack not a moment. You're going to feel those contractions. They get closer and longer. You know, so that's what we're seeing in these last days. So let's get this one, the 7.8 in the Philippines. Let's read that.
A 7.8 magnitude quake in the Philippines kills at least 35, collapses buildings, and sparks tsunami.
Wow. Shoot. Yep. No, I didn't call. No. Can we read, please? Overzealous tonight.
An offshore earthquake.
Hold on. It's very hard for me to see it in that screen. I'm going to ask you. Thank you very much. Read that, please.
An offshore earthquake with a magnitude of 7.8 hit the southern Philippines on Monday, killing at least 35 people, injuring more than 200 others, mostly in ruined buildings, and sending a 1-meter tsunami into nearby coasts. Several mostly low-rise buildings collapsed or sustained heavy damages in the hard-hit city of General Santos. Tsunami damage was reported in at least one southern coastal village. Smaller waves were measured in Indonesia and Palau and as far away as southern Japan.
All right, so let's get the next one. We got some videos of the damage. Come on. All right. There you go.
Chaos erupts in the Philippines as 7.8 magnitude earthquake kills at least 32. Video shows students running for cover as buildings collapse on first day of school.
You can play it.
Bantay mo, anak. Bantay mo diyan, eh. Lingkod lang, lingkod lang. Lingkod lang. Lingkod lang. Lingkod lang. Lingkod. Lingkod lang. Lingkod lang. Lingkod lang, lingkod lang. Lingkod lang.
There's another one, right? I think a building's next. Let's put up that one. Wow. Yeah.
What the fuck?
All right. So what do y'all see? The Lord is visiting the earth.
Yes,
that's
sir.
what we see. Give me that one in Job 18 and 14. All right, Job chapter 18, verse 14. Let's get it. Read
Job
that.
chapter 18 and verse 14.
Come on.
His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
To the king of what?
Of terrors.
Right, to the king of terrors. All right. When the ground is no longer stable, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna be talking too boldly. You're not gonna be too confident in your next step. Buildings are collapsing. You know what I'm saying? That only the Lord can do that. That's why we got to give praise to the Most High God, the Creator of heaven and earth. All right, we thank Him for His mercy. Understand? All right, so yeah, this is what I was talking about. So there's an earthquake in Cuba. All right, so let's read that real quick.
Shaking felt across SWFL after 6.1 magnitude earthquake near Cuba. A magnitude 6.1 earthquake struck approximately 65 miles off the coast of Cuba on Monday afternoon, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Wink News received reports of shaking from several communities throughout Southwest Florida.
Right, see that? Throughout Southwest Florida. So the earthquake took place in Cuba, you understand, and it was felt in Florida.
Damn.
All right, so this should be, there's another video, I think. Yeah, read that.
6.1 magnitude earthquake rocks Florida and Mexico.
As you can see, everything looks like it's shaking. Something just fell.
On Monday, June 8th, the earthquake caused tremors, which were felt in parts of Florida. This footage shows tremors causing a plant to shake inside of a room in Tampa.
They say they felt it in the Bahamas as well.
All right, guys, everything is shaking. I think there may be an earthquake happening in Mexico right now. I'm in Playa del Carmen. As you can see, everything looks like it's shaking. Something just fell. Nothing is above me. This has been going on for not very long, a couple minutes. A little scary. Don't know really what to do. Yeah, when I was in earthquakes in LA, they didn't last this long, so yeah, this is not an ideal situation. I think it's stopping though. So I think it stopped. So yeah.
There's another one, right?
Hope.
Should be one more. Yeah. Read that.
Camera shows shaking after earthquake off Cuba is felt in central Florida.
They said in San Francisco, they said ain't nothing you could do once that ground gets to rocking and rolling. Damn. I've never been in an earthquake. I've never been in it, never experienced it, but it seems terrible.
Yes.
It seems terrible.
Can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing. So read that Matthew 24 again, man.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
And earthquakes in diverse places, and that's exactly what is taking place. And you see it here in Writings on the Wall radio show. That's why we do the weather report. To let the brothers and sisters know what is going on in the earth. The Lord is visiting the earth. So all praises. This concludes this week's weather report.
Praises.
All right. Go ahead and put up that thumbnail, man. We almost to the topic of the day. All right, American hypocrisy and Karmelo Anthony. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready for the next segment. IT, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, play the clip. All right, this ain't gonna be the longest we'll report, but we gonna go through it real quick. Let's put up the first one.
He said it's biblical times.
Israel and America joining the Abrahamic Accords. We are living in biblical times. And the history that goes back 2,500 years is Cyrus the Great freed the Jews and earned the spot in the Bible and is celebrated by the Jews every year, celebrated by the Iranians.
I just want the people in the back
so
to
he
hear.
he said this is a biblical proportion. It is, but they never want to say like what part.
Right.
You understand? It is a biblical proportions that the man of sin is being revealed.
That's right.
All right. When King Cyrus wrote the decree to let the Jews go back, that wasn't your people. All right. That's the people that you got enslaved right now.
Right.
All right. So they always try to put bits and pieces to try to substantiate the fact, you know, that they think they're the people, but they're not. They are not. They are not. Let's get that in Jeremiah real quick. 51 and 46. Let's get that.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 46.
Come on.
Unless your heart faint And ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land.
Right, the rumor that shall be heard in the land is what? The rumor of wars. All right,
That's
come
right.
on.
A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler.
Ruler against ruler. So you already know the conflict, same conflict. You got Amalek and the Persians still going at it. Let's get the next video. Let's play that.
Israel and Iran trade strikes.
Israel and Iran traded strikes overnight, threatening efforts to reach a peace deal after the war hit the 100-day mark over the weekend.
And according to
I thought it was supposed to be a short war. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Supposed to be a short war.
Couple weeks.
Right. All right. That's all y'all that trust in Trump and not God.
Right.
Play that.
President Trump called the Israeli prime minister to try to urge him to hold off on those strikes. We're joined now this morning by CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn, live in New York for the very latest details. Bradley, good morning.
Sandra Meredith, good morning. In just the last hour, President Trump took to Truth Social to call on Iran and Israel to stop the shooting immediately. This is clearly not what he wants as he tries to push towards ending this conflict. And overnight, mediators did say these attacks are disrupting efforts to reach a deal.
Sirens blared over Israel Monday morning, signaling a re-escalation in the war with Iran. Israel says its defense forces carried out strikes on Iranian military sites and a petrochemical plant. This after Iran fired missiles at Israel in retaliation for Israeli military strikes on Hezbollah targets near Beirut. According to reports from the Associated Press and Axios, Israel launched strikes after President Trump had called Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and urged him not to retaliate against Iran.
We get along very well. We've been great comrades. I disagree with him on a couple of things.
In a pre-taped interview with NBC News Meet the Press, which aired Sunday, President Trump acknowledged that he and Netanyahu are sometimes at odds.
I'd like to see a more surgical attack on Hezbollah.
The latest exchange of fire, along with multiple rounds of defensive strikes the U.S. has carried out against Iran in recent days, now threaten the fragile ceasefire as President Trump pushes Tehran to reach a peace agreement.
We're very close to having a deal, and if we don't have a deal, we'll do it one way or the other. Either way, we win.
Iran has described the negotiations as deadlocked, and this morning the country's Revolutionary Guard said it is ready, quote, for any scenario and for widespread operations on all fronts.
Right, so that's that great power that we went over last week in that 2 Ezra 15. They say they ready for anything, all right? Let's get the next video, the next one. Read that. Oh, wow, really? Yeah? Maybe try to refresh it or something. Sometimes that works. Yeah? Oh, okay. Excellent, excellent. Well, the conflict is still going on. All right, I see you have to have a subscription for this particular article. Try to find something similar in the meantime. All right, so in regards to what's going on with Trump, you see how America always tries to play the, how can I say, the good guy in all this.
Right.
Last time I checked, one day responsible for getting things popping.
Yes, sir.
Now they're trying to say, you know what, BB, hey, we need to end this conflict, but you guys keep going at it. Remember, like it says in Ezekiel, when it comes to America and Israel, they're part of the same coin.
Right.
All right, to it, heads or tail, whatever, but they're still part of the same exact coin. So if Israel is in a conflict, that means America is also in a conflict.
Right.
Don't ever believe them for 1 second when they try to play like they are the good guys.
Right.
All right. So we can end it right there because I do want to spend some time on this topic of the day.
That's
so I'm sorry, we're short. I know some people like it. I apologize, but it's a bit of the same going on with that conflict. So I do want to spend some time on this particular verdict. All right, so I'd see y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, we about to get straight into it. Let's play the clip.
Come on! American hypocrisy and Karmelo Anthony.
What really happened? How do you feel about the verdict? Are you innocent?
Can I come under with y'all? You think this is a game? I'm doing my job.
Help! Somebody call 911!
Authorities say a white teenager was just stabbed at the track meet.
You are being charged with third-degree murder. You stabbed him for no reason. You are found guilty. I hereby sentence you to 35 years in prison.
Damn. Hey, y'all went crazy on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, damn. That's like a heartfelt one right there, bro. Sheesh.
Lord have
Let's get that in Isaiah, what is it, 41 and 21, to prison houses.
Yes, sir.
Let's get that real quick. Yeah, shouts out to the thumbnail team. Y'all did your thing on that. And damn, you know you say run it back. You don't really. It's like this hurt. That hurt right there, bro.
I want to run that one back.
Damn. Let's start off right here, and then we'll get into it.
Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 22.
Somebody did say play it again. So we'll play it again. Because I was like, that was pretty dang good right there, I must say. Once again, shout to you brothers. Y'all doing your thing. All praise to the Most High. Let's play that again.
What really happened? How do you feel about the verdict? Are you innocent?
Can I come under with y'all? You think this is a game? I'm doing my job.
Help! Somebody call 911!
Authorities say a white teenager was just stabbed at the track meet.
You are being charged with third-degree murder. You stabbed him for no reason. You are found guilty. I hereby sentence you to 35 years in prison.
Yeah. All right, shouts out to IT.
Yeah, shouts
All
out.
right, so yeah, that was very heartfelt right there. So let's kick it off with this one right here. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 22.
Come on.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
It says this is a people that are robbed and spoiled. Come on.
They are all of them snared in holes.
They're all snared in holes. Read.
And they are hid in prison houses.
Right, and hid in prison houses. All right, hid in prison houses. All right, so there's been many cases, of our people being wrongfully convicted, and in a situation like this, where you've seen similar cases of different judgments, where you may see 10 years probation, or maybe you may see 5 or 10 years, but he got 35 years in prison.
Damn.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of walk through this today, dissect it, give some commentary. If people want to, we haven't talked about that telephone number for a long time.
Oh, yes.
I blame myself. Shame. It's on me. But you can call in at 850-320-8508 if you want to, talk about it, leave a comment or something along those lines. But just like the scriptures say, you find our people in prison houses, and yet again, we find one about people getting judged from this wicked judicial system here in America that is impartial, and now our brother is serving 35 years in prison. Whole life gone. All right, 19 years of age. So let's get that. Let's put up the first article.
Teenager Karmelo Anthony fatally stabbed Austin Metcalf at a high school track meet last year. Now he'll spend 35 years in prison.
Let's read some of that.
The teenager stabbed Metcalf after he asked him to move out of a tent he was sitting under at Kukendale Stadium. An eyewitness told police in a probable cause affidavit obtained by people at the time.
Now, I know, like, you know, when we start going through these videos, it wasn't as open and shut as that. So it's like the whole narrative is he got told to move and he just stabbed him. Now, was I there? No. But off of stuff, video footage and witness testament, we're going to go by that because that's all we can go by.
Right. Yes, sir.
So, you know, to come to the conclusion that it was unprovoked and all of this, it's like, that's not what I read. That's not what I watched.
Right.
You know, and to put out something like that in People Magazine is crazy to even say that.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go to the next one real quick. We got a lot of content. Officers chime in when you see fit.
Sure.
All right. Put this one up. Play that video.
End result, he stabbed my son in the heart and killed him.
A 17-year-old high school student who's been charged with murder after police say he fatally stabbed another 17-year-old at a high school track meet is claiming self-defense. Officials ID'd the victim as Austin Metcalf, an 11th grader who ran track and played high school football in Frisco, Texas. According to one of the responding officers, the suspect, Karmelo Anthony, admitted to stabbing Metcalf, but said he was protecting himself. A witness told police that Anthony unzipped his bag and warned Metcalf to leave him alone. But a short time later, Metcalf grabbed Anthony, telling him to move.
See,
Anthony then pulled out a blade.
You see that right there? So it wasn't just he was told to move and then he stabbed him. You got to this you know, because they're trying to paint a narrative that he's, you know, this psycho thug that's just trying to kill people.
Right.
You understand? Could you pause that? NIT, work with me. I need you to scroll and tab to the right because there's another video that show you, like, you know, him with his family and things of the nature. It's not that one. So I need you to keep. No, it's not that one either.
This morning we have an exclusive.
Okay. There you go. This one right here. So they try to paint that narrative that he's like this hardened criminal and all of that.
Right.
But this says otherwise. Put this one up on the screen. Watch this.
Rare photos of Karmelo Anthony and his family are going around the internet showing his true side.
That's the cruiser going on?
Yeah, there's a cruiser going on.
That's freedom at the
I
Sit in
got
the back
him,
seat.
Caleb. I got him. I got
Karmelo Anthony, class of 2025, Centennial High School, Frisco, Texas.
Yeah, that's
Now, I will say this. I don't know the brother. I don't know anything about it. And I'm not saying here, I'm not saying the brother was in this truth. I'm not saying he was keeping God's commandments. Not saying that.
Right.
We're just looking at the case itself. Because they try to paint the picture like he was out to kill somebody, like with a motive type. No, that wasn't the case from what I'm seeing. It looks like what? He was being provoked. He was being intimidated. They put his hands on him. I mean, did y'all see something different, officers?
I am hearing the same thing, guys.
Same thing. Exact same thing.
All right, go ahead. Give me the video that we started with, please.
Protecting himself. A witness told police that Anthony unzipped his bag and warned Metcalf to leave him alone. But a short time later, Metcalf grabbed Anthony, telling him to move. Anthony then pulled out a black knife and stabbed Metcalf once in the chest.
His brother was holding on to him, trying to make it stop bleeding. And he died in his brother's arms.
Anthony is currently being held in jail on $1 million bond and if convicted, faces 5 to 99 years in prison. The case remains under investigation.
End result, he stabbed my son in.
Right. So we're living in where? We're living in a land of our enemies.
Right.
We're living in a strange land, and they are the ones who dictate. Give me, I think it's Psalms 94 and 20. Give me that real quick.
Psalms chapter 94 and verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law?
Right, which frameth mischief by a law. Meaning what? It's a lot of times you see these Caucasians commit similar crimes and they walk scot-free. But when it comes time for us, you understand? When we do similar things, it's totally different. We get the worst of the worst. Give me that one in Habakkuk 2. Okay. No, not 2. 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Excuse me. Habakkuk 1 and verse 4. Watch this.
Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 4.
Come on.
Therefore, the law is slack.
So in our behalf, when it comes to us, it says the law is slack, read.
And judgment doth never go forth.
Meaning the right judgment does never come forth. Now, are we saying that he didn't do anything? No, that's not what we're saying. But his life was threatened. All right, we had a caller? Yeah, we'll take a quick call. Hey, Shalom caller, what's your question, comment? Where you calling from? What's your name? All of that. Shalom caller. Oh, I hung up? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Read that verse again.
That's all right. Therefore, the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous.
You see that? The wicked doth compass above the righteous. The wicked, according to the Bible, is who? Esau, Edom.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we got to understand. There's another call? No, okay. So we have to understand when it comes to this, it's not gonna go in our favor.
Right, yes, sir.
All right, I know we get mad, but remember, why is that? Because we broke God's commandments. This is nothing more than what? More affliction. I seen people in the comment section. They said when they saw that video IT did, that brought them to tears. We need that. As hard as this is, we hate to see it for the brother. We need this. He needed. We all need it. Why? Because we need to repent and wake up to who we are according to the Bible and start keeping God's commandments. That's what this whole class is about.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes,
I was going to echo what you said. We need to see these types of things because we are comfortable here in Babylon. We comfortable. Give me that in Hosea 5 and 15. This is a thing where the Lord setting this stuff up, you know what I'm saying, to wake everybody else up. You know what I mean? Read that.
Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
We got to acknowledge the fact that we have went off as a nation.
That's right.
We got to acknowledge that we are in the midst of sin. We got to acknowledge that thing. Even those in the Christian church, everywhere, we are in the midst of sin. Come on.
And seek my face in their affliction.
And what?
In their affliction.
When we're getting afflicted, come on.
They will seek me early.
That's when we will turn to the Lord. So the Lord got to cause things to happen in order to wake the masses up.
Right. 100%. Hey, let's get the next one.
Come on. Tense testimony from students challenges self-defense claim in Karmelo Anthony murder trial.
All right. So, when it came to the actual verdict or actual trial, Karmelo Anthony never spoke for himself. All right, so it was like his 3-hour trial. He never actually spoke in defense. If I'm not mistaken, the only person that spoke in his defense was his mother. So people been posting. It was all white jury. They had white people representing them. Pick up the phone, and they had white people representing them. And then they didn't even have Karmelo say his side in a self-defense case.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy. So they had all of these witnesses on Metcalf's behalf.
Right.
He never spoke for himself. So there was nothing to really, you understand, nothing to really go off. Yeah, we'll take a quick call. Shalom caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? What's your question or your comment? Shalom caller,
my name's Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, bro?
Hey, yo, let me tell you, man, listen, all y'all from IT to the cap, man, I love this show. I don't know why this show is not bigger than what it is. Y'all give our people so much information. I can only be grateful and thankful. But on this Karmelo Anthony case, though, I wanted to chime in on it. It's sad to see our brothers and our sisters in such predicament. The Most High God, though, He not playing with us. The end is here. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, and we really got to get with it. It's really all about the laws and commandments. And I really hate for our brother Karmelo Anthony because he's going to do all of this time in prison, just like other brothers and sisters that fell into the trap. But man, I just thank God for IUIC. I follow y'all. I'm about to get teamed up with IUIC Birmingham because this is the real deal. And I just thank the Most High God for all of this. So, Captain Mattathias and all the brothers, I say thank you. And I appreciate all the content that y'all bring out.
All praise to the Most High. Hey, we thank you for calling in, bro. and sharing your comments on this situation. Put the number on the screen. People are asking for the number. All right, pick up another one. Put it on hold. I want to go to this next video first. All right. Did I call a script or just a video? Just a video. So let's put up this video, then we'll take the next caller.
Welcome back. Frisco high school students who witnessed the fatal stabbing of Austin Metcalf backed up the state's case during testimony in the Karmelo Anthony murder trial today. Those students describe a tense scene inside the tent at a track meet, and they claim that Anthony's actions were not in self-defense. Our JD Miles joins us live now from the Collin County Courthouse with the very latest on day 2 of testimony. JD.
Ken, this was the most painful day of the trial by far for the family of Austin Metcalf. That's what his father, Jeff Metcalf, told me. The parents watched police body cam videos that captured the lifeless body of their son receiving CPR, while in the background you could hear the haunting wails of his twin brother, Hunter, who was also at the scene. Now, prosecutors also presented for the first time, we got to see the 5-inch folding knife that they submitted as the murder weapon, and we've heard from current and former Memorial High School students who are presenting their accounts of what happened. The first of what's expected to be several track and field teammates of Austin Metcalf testified as witnesses during the Karmelo Anthony murder trial. Those who were under the tent at Kirkendall Stadium on April 2nd, 2025, described the scene before, during, and after the fatal stabbing. A 17-year-old testified, "I remember people confronting Karmelo and saying, 'You shouldn't be here. You probably should leave our tent.' I also said you should leave." Prosecutor, was it aggressive?
Hey, real quick, I do got to speak
so.
about this, man. I mean, I remember running track in high school, playing ball and things of that nature. And I remember, other schools' tents. We would be under each other's tents. Because, we may be at rival schools, but we know each other.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, I did read a portion where one of the athletes, he did know one of them.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. And they allowed him to sit there. So it's not like a far-fetched type of thing. Also, from reading and research that it was raining, inclement weather.
Right.
So he was just sitting under the tent. So it's really not that big of a deal. Let's be real here. The deal is that he was black from another school, and the white boys didn't want him there.
Exactly.
That is the issue.
That's the issue. Yep.
It's really open and shut, to be honest with you.
Yep.
If he said he didn't want to move, okay, go get the coach.
Right.
Go get an adult.
Right.
Go do.
Right.
Nobody says like, yo, what are we talking about? He has to. Why does he have to move?
Right.
Is it a law that prohibits him from not being able to sit there? No,
Right.
Nothing like that. I remember we used to go to a big track meet, Bob Hayes, all those things, the big ones that everybody come to, and it was just that type of vibe.
Yeah.
So I'm reading this, I'm just like, are y'all serious? This is literally race. That's all it has to do with.
Right. That's it.
All right. We'll bring on the next caller. Are they still there? Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from? Question or comment?
Hi, Shalom, Captain. This is Ms. Didi. I'm from Chicago, but I live in Texas. As a matter of fact, I live not far from the Collin County Courthouse.
Okay.
And let me start first of all, the Edomite boys were not under the people keep calling it a tent. It was a canopy. They weren't under it. Neither should they have been there that day, because they were suspended from school because they decided the week prior to not come to practice or to a game and instead go fishing. So the coach fired them. Not fired them, you know what I mean? Took them off the team. So the Austin dog said that he told the coach to let him prove himself, so on and so forth, because the coach said he had a horrible year in playing football, right? Now, Karmelo is 5'8", 135. These twins were and are 215, 6'1", 6'2", okay? So that's almost 300 pounds on you.
Right.
Let me say this as well. They jumped him. And it wasn't just those two. It was two other boys that were with them that jumped him. Now, the knife that Karmelo had, which is something that I carry and many people around the globe carry. Like you get one of those, like a hunting knife with all the different
It's pocket,
modalities
normal
you
pocket
can use
knife,
for
utility
cutting, so on and
knife.
so forth, right?
Right.
Yeah, like a utility knife, exactly. Okay, so it was in all it was 5.5 inches, but the blade was only 3.5 inches, okay? So they wanted to amp that up. Also, the Collin County is the wealthiest county in the state of Texas, okay? Yes. There is no need for any footage to ever be graining because it's the niche for Collin County schools, ISDs, are A to A+. The creme de la creme. People are not broke in this community, okay? So for them to bring in a video of something that's so grainy that what's these people called? The prosecutors had to explain because you looking at it, but you can't make out anything. Wow. So and they did that purposely. And there's a brother a heavyset brother who went to the school last year and saw the real footage in 4K uncut. All right, but they didn't want to bring that up. Also,
hey sis, before I wanted to your point, if you could stay right there to your point. No, this is good information because I don't know if y'all remember in Valdosta, Georgia, with Kendrick Johnson.
Yeah, yes sir.
All right, at Lowndes High School.
Yes sir.
All right, there is missing footage of when he went missing. So it's obvious, it's proof that the tapes were tampered with. Now, IT, follow me. Pause this one. All right, stay in order. Go to the next video. All right, because what sis is talking about, I want to play this video with this brother who expounds on what he saw in the tape. All right, so play this one.
High school staff member who claims he saw surveillance footage of the altercation between Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf shares detailed account of events leading up to the tragic incident.
Seen the video on 2 hours. Was it clear enough or was it fuzzy or what?
No, it was clear. It was clear enough where you can see the actual individual raindrops come by the camera.
Okay.
That's how clear it is. You actually see them walking up. You see that Karmelo is already up under there. He's under there minding his business.
Dodging the rain or?
Yeah, it was still raining. You know, I'm from Little Elm. So that day we were under a tornado watch. Right. And we were under thunderstorm warning. And we know we had already had some light rain then, and it started raining again. Then it was over with for the day. Okay. So that's kind of what happened on that day. But they were at a rain delay already. And so during that time when that happened, the twins, their two buddies, and a few other kids, because there was a few kids involved with them, they were all coming from the direction of the middle school, coming walking back up. Right. On the video, you can see those 4 that actually was involved, and maybe about 3 or 4 others that was with them, skipping up, trying to catch up behind. One veered off probably toward his way to go to the coach and kind of distract him a little bit. And then the other 4 came walking together. One went in front of them, went past. Right. The other 4 went and they surrounded Karmelo. You know, if you're Karmelo.
And they showed that on that video.
It's on the video.
Okay, come on.
You can see him walk
I'm going to say little stuff.
I'll put it this way.
Okay.
They actually tell you when you're watching the video, pay attention to this corner right here, because if you look anywhere else, you might miss different things. Okay. So watch those 4. Here they're 4 right there coming up. Right. That's exactly what they say. Okay. And so you have no way to be confused that it's those 4. Okay. So they come up, they surround them, and this immediate moment of not even a few seconds of pause, then that's when they jump. And so
Stop. You see that, right? He said they jumped him. But according to them, they asked him to move and he stabs.
Damn, that's crazy.
You see this? This is from the footage that got tampered with.
Yes, sir.
All right, play some more, then we coming back with sis.
Actually did jump him.
Yeah, it wasn't just no touch. It wasn't just all that moment. Yeah, it was a push. It was all kind of things. But Austin pushed, Hunter hit, and then everybody swung. But at the same time,
so it's more than the twins that got some licks on them.
4.
So it showed that in the video.
Yes, in the video. So again, you got Hunter and Austin standing in the middle.
Okay.
And you have the light bright boy here, and you have the darker boy here. Okay. I think that's where I remember. So I have to go back and think about it. But that's where they were. One was going up and down while they were talking and kind of pushing or whatever he was doing. Austin and Hunter was in front. So where they're talking about grabbing bags, Hunter actually said that I grabbed his bag.
Right.
And then later on, he said that Austin threw the bag. Okay. Jeff also said the same thing. And so that's them both antagonizing. And we know under Texas law, I just have the fear that you're about to do something to me and you can get up out of here.
Stop.
Yeah.
See that? See that?
Wow.
So according to Texas law, if you fear for your life, you could defend yourself.
Right.
So that's why they did any and everything to take away the whole self-defense part.
Wow.
Because if it was self-defense, he would have walked free.
Right.
But they took all of that away in this situation. Play some more.
Yeah, so you ain't have to touch me. But at that point, he still stood there and stopped there. And whatever they say alleged was said, you don't know that until they get into it here. But once they did that, they started hitting him. Karmelo actually was able to back out and try to get away. So he was actually trying to get away the first time. Austin grabbed him, and you can see his hoodie coming out like this, and they brought him back in. Okay. And when they brought him back in, that's when you can see Austin put him in a headlock. You can see that all the rest of them are still hitting. That must be when the poke happened.
So I'm sorry, I got to illustrate that. So the Austin Metcalf has Karmelo in a headlock. Right. So he's yoked up like this, and then 3 other people is hitting him. Beating him up.
They hit, they jumped him. Yes, sir.
He could have lost his life that day.
Right. Yes. He could have.
All right, play some more, man.
Able to get out again. He backed out. He looked to the right. That's where the other little kid was filming, because they got some cell phone footage too. But that's where he was filming. He looked directly at him in his camera, and then he went this way to the left. He went down. He fell, and that's when they realized he was gone, because they were still punching. And when he fell, that's when they all turned around. They started chasing him. Austin tried to go chase him too, but he grabbed his chest. I guess he realized that something happened to him, and that's when he went down a little bit and he fell down. But all 3 of them was chasing. But Karmelo was so fast, he got away and went around to the coach. And so you can see them on the video pointing toward Karmelo and the coach. And I can imagine, because Karmelo's out of the camera on that moment, that he was telling the coach what happened. And then that's when Hunter said he whipped his head around. That's a true statement. He just wasn't sitting with you. He whipped his head around. You see him on the video. And that's when he walked over to where Austin was, but he never touched him. So all that stuff about him rendering aid and holding his heart, he never did that, because the coach grabbed him and he was holding him. So at the end of the day, that's kind of where the moment went. But they did assault him, and we'll just play the game. Even if it was just a push, you still assaulted him, because it was unwanted. By your own definition in your word of him saying that leave me alone and I'm not going, you assaulted him, period. But they did beat him, and if you look at the, not the photo that Fox 4 put out, because that was one that they actually edited. I have the emails to prove it. Damn. But the actual Collin County one, you can see the webs and stuff on his eye. You can see the bridge of his nose is swollen. You can see the webs under his neck. And so that's the reason why they edited the one from Fox and kind of airbrushed it, and you can see they put the locks of his hair that got taken out.
So what we're realizing that they beat the mess out of Karmelo, and they're covering it up.
Fight for his life.
All right, hey, is Sis still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey, Shalom, Sis. So like you were saying to that point, with the video evidence, they tampered with the video evidence.
Yeah, exactly. And like you heard him at the end, he was saying how his photos were, airbrushed and all of that stuff. So you couldn't see the injuries on Karmelo. And the thing that get me is that the judge chose to seal everything until after the trial. Well, having access to different databases, we were able to discover how nothing was done from, I think, June last year until April this year, where the defense attorneys did absolutely nothing. No motions, no nothing. And so April this year, they sent a couple things. So they could seem like they were doing some work, and so they could have a paper trail. Like, well, no, I did this, or we served the subpoena, but all subpoenas that they served, unserved. Okay, and they did not bring in any witnesses for Karmelo or anything. Speaking of first of all, he was the captain of both the football and the track team, which is something that his peers have to vote for. So they put him in for over 2 years for that. He also saved a child's life who was drowning in a pool. None of those things are mentioned about our young brother. He had a 3.7, 3.8 GPA, okay? He was already taking college courses online. He was going to school to become an attorney. That's what he wanted to become.
Wow.
The young man was very sharp. He comes from a well-to-do family, and in that he's from Louisiana, but came here. His parents have a certain lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So they're not broke. So they have the best of the best, you know, big house, all of that. So one red demon said how, oh, they're going to have to give up their house now, this, that, and the other. But I told, no, it's something in Texas. It's called the homestead law. And no person can sue you, especially in their case, a parent. Karmelo doesn't have any monies or any property or anything like that. They only can go after him. The parents have to keep their home as well as their vehicles, because under the Texas homestead law, you cannot make a person homeless or carless by with a lawsuit and so on and so forth. So those people are going to be able to keep any and all the things that they have. But this time around, they need to make sure that they choose someone who is, you know what? They just need to repent. I'm trying to get in contact with them.
I understand. Hey, but no, I do appreciate it. Thank you for calling in, my sister. We do appreciate your insight. All praise to the Most High. Hey, let's get Isaiah 59:9 real quick. All right, we got some more left before we close out tonight. Let's read that, Isaiah 59:9.
Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 9.
Come on.
Therefore is judgment far from us. Neither doth justice overtake us. We wait for light, but behold obscurity. For brightness, but we walk in darkness.
Right, justice is far from our people. We living in the land of our enemies. We cannot forget that.
Right.
All right, we can cry all we want, but this man, he don't have sympathy.
Right. No.
He doesn't care.
Right.
He's very fierce. Let's do this. Let's go back to that video right there. Come on. Rewind it about 10 seconds. All right, play that.
I remember people confronting Karmelo and saying, you shouldn't be here. You probably should leave our tent. I also said you should leave. Prosecutor, was it aggressive? I don't think so. I remember it getting more aggressive. I remember Karmelo refusing to leave and Austin saying, you need to leave, and Karmelo saying, touch me and find out. That student and others say the defendant was asked to leave as many as 15 times.
Stop.
Prosecutors asked him.
Does that matter?
No.
That don't mean nothing. He could still stay there. It doesn't matter if he was asked to leave 15 times.
Right.
That means now you can touch him, you can throw punches at him.
Right.
The hell is this? Play some more.
Right.
Did anyone try to gang up on him? His answer, no, sir.
Lies.
How long did this go on? Roughly 2 minutes. Was Karmelo angry? Yes, sir. Was Austin angry? Yes, sir. Karmelo started refusing to leave. Prosecutors, who was provoking? Karmelo. Austin leans in to push him and Karmelo stabs him. Karmelo had his hands inside a backpack and we thought it was a bluff.
Right, so this sounds like a corroborated story based off of what we just heard off of that video evidence account.
Right.
All right, play some more.
Others didn't believe Karmelo would do anything because they live in a, quote, safe community. Austin fell down the bleachers onto his back and he got up. He lifted up his shirt where his chest was all bloody and he said, I think I got stabbed. Prosecutor, did he say anything? I think he said, oh my God. Another student, Jalen Matthews, backed up the state's case when prosecutors asked him, did it look like Austin was trying to pick a fight? His answer, no sir. Did it look like Karmelo Anthony was trying to pick a fight? Yes sir. Did this look like self-defense to you? No sir. Was Karmelo Anthony the aggressor? Witness, yes, sir.
Y'all see, and understand this. Same thing with Kendrick. That situation. You do realize that people in the community, their lives are being threatened not to come forth with evidence. I wouldn't be surprised if this was something similar. You know how these people get down.
Yes, sir.
Let's get the next one. Just gonna keep it going. What does that say? Yeah, play that.
Karmelo Anthony's father questions jury makeup. What stuck out was the all-white jury.
Interview with the parents of a Texas teenager sentenced this week to 35 years in prison for killing a fellow high school athlete. On Tuesday, a jury found 19-year-old Karmelo Anthony guilty of murdering 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. His lawyers plan to appeal. They say prosecutors wrongly excluded black people from the jury. Anthony's parents spoke with Jonah Kaplan about their son, the trial, and their message to the Metcalf family.
My son didn't intend to hurt anyone. My son was defending himself.
It took less than 3 hours for a jury to reject 19-year-old Karmelo Anthony's claims of self-defense in the stabbing death of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. Prosecutors argued Anthony intentionally killed Metcalf after being taunted and shoved by Metcalf and his teammates.
Stop! Did you hear that?
Yep, sir.
He intentionally killed him after being taunted and shoved. They jumped him. And he was in fear for his life.
Right. Exactly.
You see how they switched the narrative by their words?
Wow. Yes, sir.
Play on, man.
High school track meet.
Take us inside that courtroom. What stuck out to you?
What stuck out to me, number one, was the all-white jury. But I was trying to be, like, all right, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, the truth is on our side.
At the sentencing hearing, the defense called only one witness on Anthony's behalf, his mother, Kayla Hayes.
So think about it. They had a white lawyer. Remember, lawyers, they all know each other. Right. Yeah. They go to lunch together. They shoot golf together.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So you mean to tell me this is a self-defense case and the defendant does not speak for himself?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
How? His mother wasn't there. You understand? So it's like, yo, what are we talking about here? 3 hours. All of the Metcalfs, everybody spoke for him, and he gets his mother to speak for him who wasn't there. Wow. So there's no one that was an eyewitness on his behalf in the case. I hope y'all see this with an all-white jury. You already know what time it was, man. Yes, play some more of that.
To have mercy on my son.
What do you say to his grieving family?
It's unfortunate to where nobody wins. We've all been hurt by this. Everybody.
That poor boy is fixing to experience a life that I would not wish upon anyone.
Austin Metcalf's
All
father,
right, take that
Jeff,
down. They pissed me off, man. Hey, for the sake of time, man, let's keep it rolling, man. Give me the next one, bro. Esau trying to play the victim, but now it's all about race. You already know Texas racist as hell.
Yes.
All right, so play this one. Watch this.
The gorilla in the room. Texas news station apologizes after reporters' comment during Karmelo Anthony trial sparked racism backlash.
Normally, I've heard in this situation, they say, how do you ignore the elephant in the room? This one said, the gorilla in the room.
That's crazy.
All right, play the clip.
Let's talk a little bit about the big gorilla in the room, so to speak, was the fact that there were people out here on both sides shouting racial slurs at one another.
Yeah, you see that, right?
I see that.
She's laughing.
Right.
Yes, play on.
It was very clear that the prosecution and the defense did not want this to be about race, and they said it wasn't about race, and you could tell by some of the witnesses that were also called by the prosecution. So let's talk a little bit about that. They did have a lot of...
Right. So at the end of the day, they want us in chains. They want us to suffer. Give me Lamentations 3 real quick. Goodness gracious. Give me Lamentations chapter 3, verse 34.
Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 34.
Come on.
To crush under his feet all the prisoners of the earth.
Come on.
To turn aside the right of a man before the face of the Most High. To subvert a man in his cause. The Lord approveth not.
The Lord don't approve of any of these things. All right, they're trying to get the best of us. They're trying to keep us under their feet. But the Lord, he's still there. He's seeing all of it, y'all. All right, give me the next one.
Mixed reactions follow Karmelo Anthony murder verdict and sentencing in Collin County.
To the murder verdict itself came with
Do
a
me
range
a
of
favor.
views.
We got to skip this one. We almost out of time. Give me the next one. Yeah. So check this out. So supposedly, this is a black person riding on a bicycle. I remember I was talking to you about this one, officer.
Yeah.
So supposedly, this black person sees a white person on the ground, and apparently he causes harm to him because of the case. So what Esau likes to do, they like to capitalize on our suffering to push their agendas.
Right.
All right, because obviously there's a bunch of racial tension, and they want that divide to grow. You see the situation with Pete Hegseth, right? With Pete Hegseth with the Christian nationalism.
Yes, sir.
That's on the rise. Religions are getting eliminated. All right, you got the white versus black versus white. This is what they want to bring forth that civil war.
Yes, sir.
All right, play this.
Hey, wasn't you on jury selection?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Seriously. No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
He was on jury selection.
No, he wasn't. That's right. He's a vet. He's a vet, dude. He's a vet. He's a vet. He ain't been on jury selection.
Fucker already got you right
to fuck you.
You gonna die.
Quit, dude. The bus is coming.
You on jury? Wasn't you on jury?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
You on jury selection?
He wasn't.
You was on jury selection?
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
So stop. Now, you know Esau, they so low. Did you see the black man's face?
Nope.
No? So how you know it's a black person?
Right.
They could have done that, put a voice to it,
Yep.
to create this this animosity, this chaos.
Yes, sir. It's easy to do.
It's very easy to do now with AI technology.
Yep.
All right, but the thing about it, a lot of people will buy that. A lot of people will go for that.
Yes, sir.
Just to show you, all of this is strategic. All of it's strategic. Let's get the next one, please.
A black teen.
So now we want to get to the narrative of the hypocrisy. All right, watch this. Read this.
UK black teen lynched. Killers get slap on wrist.
Play it.
A black teen lynched, all right, killed. The killers get a slap on the wrist. Let's put this picture up full mass. Dear John Reed.
I'm sorry, Albert,
stabbed
that's
to-
stupid right there. He said he was definitely black. Did you see anybody? I'm looking at the comments. He said he was definitely black. Yes, that's a black voice. Are you not paying attention to what's going on in the world today? That's the type of brother who, when they see the bishops, the deacons, and the captains on the news, you're going to believe it.
Right. Yes, sir.
That's the thing about it. Some of y'all are so damn simple. You're going to believe. Give me First Ezra 5 and 73. I'm sorry, bro,
Bring
but
it
you
out.
simple as hell, bro.
And you know that's right.
You didn't even see no face. And even if you saw a face, you got to know people's characters. That's why the scripture talk about gathering together.
That's right.
We got to be unified, family, because we got to know who's amongst us. That's right. It's like, bro, when you see something strange, it's like, nah, man, I know he wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Right.
So this has got to be some other stuff.
Yes, sir.
But just to show you how simple the brother is, he say we sound goofy. How simple the brother is, you would turn on your own people just because of what Esau puts out there.
Right.
He trusts in his enemy.
Yep.
The same people who set our people up day after day.
Yep.
Right. Oh, Lord. And that's why the bombs got to come. That's why two-thirds got to go. Because you can't save simple Negroes, bro.
Gotta go. Yep.
People that trust in their presence, you can't save people like that.
You gotta catch that bomb.
You got to. Read that.
First Ezra chapter 5 and verse 73. And by their secret plots and popular persuasions and commotions.
Right, by their secret plots, they work behind closed doors to devour God's people.
Right.
That's what the Bible says.
Yes, sir.
But according to this brother, it's not so. Oh, did we go offline?
No, sir. We still online.
You sure?
Yes, I'm watching.
Okay, good. I read that again.
And by their secret plots and popular persuasions and commotions, they hindered the finishing of the building all the time that King Cyrus lived. So they were hindered from building for the space of 2 years.
So the Lord let it be known they're going to use secret plots and popular persuasion. That's media.
Right.
All right? So don't be deceived, Israel. Don't be deceived like the simple brother Albert. All right? Let's go back. Where we was at before? Oh, yeah, play that. Play that.
Death on May 31st, 2021 by a group that mobbed him after they alleged that he tried to rob one of them earlier, okay? That was their affirmative defense. One of the teen defendants wore a mask and gloves when he fatally stabbed Dijon with a kitchen knife, all right? Originally, the teen claimed self-defense, but a jury rejected the plea. The Birmingham Crown Court convicted a 15-year-old defendant, whose name has not been made public because of his age, of manslaughter in the killing of Dijon Reed. The unnamed boy was acquitted of murdering the child. The boy was served 6 years and 6 months in detention for his killing, getting out at 21. Now there's more. You got 4 others involved. 4 others include George Kahn, 39 years of age, Michael Shields, 36 years of age, and 2 teenagers aged 15 and 16 were all acquitted of murder and punished with the lesser crime of manslaughter. Security footage also had the group shouting the N-word and other racial epithets at Joanne Morris, the victim's mother. Says she believes she has been let down by the courts, adding her son had been haunted by a lynch mob reminiscent of a scene from Mississippi Burning. All right. In a statement, let's put up a picture of the family. In a statement, she said, the verdict of manslaughter, while all others are found not guilty, just goes to prove to me that the life of De'Jon Reed, my son, a young black man, does not matter. I was told that justice will prevail, and I put my trust in the system. But I do sincerely believe that this system has let me down. And I concur with her thoughts on this. Now, remember, this was criminal conspiracy. You had adults conspiring with minors. You have the murder. Nobody questions if the teenager was murdered.
All right.
What they did
is they down. So you see how they lessened it to manslaughter for one and let everybody else go? Yes, but in this situation, what? We had tampered footage. All right. They didn't even bring that into account. Right. He didn't even defend himself. There's no eyewitnesses on his behalf. All white jury. Yes, another white lawyer who's obviously friends with. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Yes, sir.
So you got to be able to see it for what it is, family. You got to be able to see it for what it is. Hey, give me the next one. All right. Yeah. Play that.
I don't know who needs to hear this. All my white people who are celebrating it's justice. Yes, we got justice. Because, that's all white people are about is justice to black and brown people. Because when it comes to their own, they don't give a damn. I want y'all to see this. This is 2 schools, 2 verdicts, same state, same courtroom system, 2 different outcomes. All right? And we know the reason why. Casey Allison, white kid, stabbed a classmate to death in the bathroom, confessed on video, ran from the scene. His jury, not guilty of murder, not guilty of manslaughter, gave him the lowest charge possible, 10 years. 10 years. Where's the justice in that, white people? Do y'all care about your own people? Like he killed one of your people. Where's the justice in it? Why ain't y'all raging against the machine, making sure he ain't getting 99 in life? Why aren't y'all making comments like what I'm about to show here in a second? So let's fast forward to Karmelo Anthony. Stabbed a classmate at a track meet after an altercation. His jury had 0 black jurors. Convicted of murder. His jury, 0 black. Convicted him of murder. 35 years. Do we see a difference here? Because I know the white people aren't going to see it. The white people are going to make up everything and move the goalposts to make sure it's okay when it's them. Because this is justice to them. They're out there throwing parties right now. This is in local, too. I'm in Tennessee. This is local people. So people in Tennessee, feel free to look up these names. The thug got what he deserved. Hate crime should have been... I hate crime. Hate crime should have been... This is what these devils think. Good. You do the crime, you must do the time. Nikki Lawson said, good. You do the crime, you must do the time. Let's go back, Miss Karen. So he did the crime, but why isn't he doing the time? Huh? Ain't that y'all mantra? Justice, right? Look how evil these people are. Look, hey, they laughing about the fact that it was a rigged system. They're saying that's awesome. They got an address down here. And as you see, they claim they want justice. They claim they want justice. So here we are in the same state. Some guy raped his son's child for 3 years straight, 30 days in jail. Where's the outrage, white people? Where's the justice? Oh, I forgot.
All right, so you can take that down. So we could go over this for days about all the injustices. We've mentioned it earlier with
a supremacist
the Trayvon
kills
Martin
a
case.
black male, gets us.
Hey, stay in the spirit.
All right, we went over this with all of these other cases. Philando Castile, Eric Garner. All right, y'all remember that in New York?
Yes, sir.
What's the brother that they shot in Louisiana? When the police just shot him in his chest on the ground. I forget his name. Yeah, he was selling the CDs. He was selling the CDs. Somebody help me out. Somebody help me out with that one. But all of these cases, all of these examples showing you what? When it comes to us, it's not the same. Right. I want to do this. If you do find it, let me know. But we're about to end it on this note. Give me Psalms chapter 119, 121. Alton Sterling. Thank you very much. All right, let's read that. Psalms 119, verse 121.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 121.
Watch this.
I have done judgment and justice. Leave me not to mine oppressors.
You see that? That's what we got to pray to the Lord.
That's right.
Please don't leave us to our oppressors. Because you see what they're going to do when they have us. You understand? In their possession. Come on.
Be surety for thy servant for good. Let not the proud oppress me.
It says, let not the what?
The proud oppress me.
Let's get that in Obadiah. Who are the proud according to the Bible? All right, so he makes it very, very plain on who he's talking about. Let's read that.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Come on.
The pride of thine heart has deceived thee.
It says what?
The pride of thine heart has deceived thee.
Go ahead.
Thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Right, that's America's symbol, the American bald eagle. So this is talking about who? Esau, Edom. The Lord refers to them as the proud. So let's go back. Psalms 119, come on.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 122. Be surety for thy servant for good. Let not the proud oppress me. Mine eyes fail for thy salvation, and for the word of thy righteousness.
Read.
Deal with thy servant according unto thy mercy, and teach me thy statutes.
Come on.
I am thy servant. Give me understanding, that I may know thy testimony.
Right, so we got to pray to the Lord for these things.
That's right.
Because we're living amongst the hand of our enemies, and they can do whatever they want. Look, give me that Nehemiah 9 and 37. Watch this. But there is a God.
Right.
All right, but there is a God. Watch this.
Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 37.
Go ahead.
And it yielded much increase unto the kings whom thou hast set over us.
You see that? The kings who thou hast set over us. So we have to acknowledge that we have sinned. We have to acknowledge that the Lord has put us in this situation. All right, come on.
Because of our sins.
Because of our sins. Read.
Also, they have dominion over our bodies.
They have dominion over our what?
Our bodies.
Come on.
And over our cattle and their pleasure, and we are in great distress.
And we're in great distress. That's why Psalms 119, 121, one more time.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 121.
Go ahead.
I have done judgment and justice. Leave me not to mine oppressor.
Yeah, we do not want that for us, because this is what happens.
Right.
All right, go jump down to verse 126.
Verse 126.
Come on.
It is time for thee, Lord, to work. For they have made void thy law.
So we got to pray to the Lord so he can do a marvelous work. Because
right.
they said
That's
to
right.
hell with enacting real justice.
Right.
So we got to pray to the Lord to activate on our behalf.
Right.
All right, let's get Psalms 139 real quick. And 19.
Psalms chapter 139 and verse 19.
Come on.
Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God.
Read it again.
Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God.
Do me a favor. Let's get Job real quick. Job 20 and 4. Then we're going to come back to this. Watch this.
Job chapter 20 and verse 4.
Come on.
Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth?
Watch this.
That the triumphing of the wicked is short.
Right, you see that? The Lord said that he is going to destroy the wicked. He said he's going to slay the wicked, oh God. We have to understand that with confidence.
That's right.
We got to understand that and really believe that thing. Because if we dwell on what they do to us on the day-to-day, we could lose hope. Like your boy Charleston.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
But we know that our God is going to be victorious in the end.
That's right.
All right, so read that verse again. Job chapter 20, verse 5.
Job chapter 20, verse 5.
Go ahead.
That the triumphing of the wicked is short.
Read.
And the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Right. They're not going to get away with this forever, family. So let's go back to Psalms 139 and give me verse 19 again.
Psalms chapter 139, verse 19.
Come on.
Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men.
Ye bloody men. This is all that they know. Read.
For they speak against thee wickedly.
They speak against us wickedly. They frame us and speak against us. They frame mischief by law. Read.
And thine enemies take thy name in vain.
And they take thy name in vain by saying that they're the Jews, that they're the Christians.
Right.
Read.
Do not I hate them?
Do not I what?
Hate them.
Come on.
O Lord, that hate thee.
So what are they talking about? You can't, hey, according to the Bible, you can hate as long as it's righteous hate.
Right.
God hates them, so anybody against my God, I hate you too.
Right. Come on.
It is what it is. Y'all didn't know this precept was in there. Go ahead, read it on. Read on.
And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee?
Now check this out. People say, oh, see, they hate. So here's a difference. We don't hate and enact anything.
Right.
We don't have any power to do anything.
Exactly. Bring it out.
But you hate. Now put up those pictures of the KKK burning crosses.
Bring it out.
Now they hate and kill.
Right. Exactly.
We're saying, hey, anybody against the God of this Bible, we don't like you. But that doesn't mean we're going to cause harm to you.
Right.
That doesn't mean we're going to burn down your house.
Right.
That doesn't mean we're going to kidnap you.
Right.
We don't do any of those things. All right, watch this. Go back to the script. Come on.
I hate them with perfect hatred.
Read.
I count them mine enemies.
So this is what Christianity has failed to realize. God says that we have actual enemies on the earth.
Right.
But let's get that in Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Watch this. Give me Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Watch this.
Romans chapter 12, verse 19.
Come on.
Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves.
Do what?
Avenge not yourselves.
The Bible instructs us. It says, avenge not yourself. Read.
Right.
But rather give place unto wrath.
Read.
For it is written.
For it is written. Read.
Vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
You see that thing right there?
Yes,
The Lord
yes,
says
sir.
vengeance belongs to him.
That's right.
Not us. So let's go back. Let's finish. Psalms 139. Pick up where you left off.
Psalms chapter 139, verse 22.
Come on.
I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies.
Read.
Search me, O God, and know my heart.
Come on.
Try me and know my thoughts.
Read.
And see if there be any wicked way in me. And lead me in the way everlasting.
All right, so all praises to the Most High. There's been another episode of Lights on the Wall radio show. I'm your host, Captain Mattathias, and to my right.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Officer Hezekiah.
Shalom, Officer Urian.
Shalom, Officer Sampson.
Oh, and Lord's will, we'll be back next week with another show. And with that, we say shalom.
Shalom.